Welcome to this Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. We are going to be taking a look at who is assisting you in spirit, who is on your spirit team at the forefront, helping and guiding you along through the month ahead. If you are new to the channel, I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome on in. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate all of your support. This is going to be a double pick. So I'm going to set up your first pick, and that will lead you to your second pick, and that will lead you to one of 8 readings where your entirety of your help, your spirit help, your universal help, your divine help will be revealed for you. So we're going to start off with goddesses and keepers of the light. So I'm just going to shuffle this deck up. I am not going to reveal these cards in the first pick for you. However, they will be revealed in the second pick. So let's get 4 laid out. 1 and 2. 3 and 1 more, please. Thank you. Okay, we've got 4 here. And we'll add to that the Keepers of the Light cards. Give them a little shuffle. So just ask your intuition as I'm shuffling. Which of these combos is going to direct me to my second choice here to help build my team? Okay, give me just a moment and I will set these up so that you can see them clearly. I'm back and I have these all set up for you so that you can see the 4 different couplings very clearly to ask your intuition which coupling is calling to you for your first pick. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you have made your selection, you can head down to the description under pick number 1 and choose your coupling number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I will see you in your second pick. Welcome to your second pick. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the first coupling, the first combo of cards, top left-hand corner. Let's check out what you've chosen for your goddess and your keeper of the light. We've got the goddess Rhea and Flo, card number 43. Beautiful. Yes, love this energy. And for your keeper of the light, Freya, Rhea and Freya. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Wow, love this combo for you. Okay, now for your second pick, I'm going to lay out angels and animal guides, as well as reveal a fairy card for each of the 2 picks to help you make your selection. So we've got our angel cards. We'll add our animal cards here for an animal guide. We always need an animal guide, although look at that crow on Freya's shoulder there and that big, big full moon behind her. Love that. Of course, we will be looking in depth in your reading into what exactly these 2 beautiful guides are helping you with. Okay. Looking for one more animal here. Perfect, thank you. All right, and now what I'm gonna do is give you a fairy card, and I'll reveal that to help you decide which choice is right for you. Shuffle these up. Okay, so for choice group number 1, inner power. Inner power. Okay, and for choice number 2, please. Thank you. We have sexuality. Sexuality for pick number 2, choice 2. Okay, so give yourself a moment to survey the options, and once you've made your selection, you can head down to the description under pick number 2 and choose the fairy card, Inner Power or Sexuality, and that will send you right to your Choose Your Guides reading for February. Welcome to your second pick. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the second coupling, the bottom here on the left. And let's take a look at what you have chosen for your goddess and your keeper of the light for the month ahead. We have Saraswati. Yes, wow, look at that, 44, protection and mastery. Wow, what a beautiful, vibrant energy she's bringing in for you. Okay. And for your keeper of the light, Dwal Kul, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Wow, look at all that yellow. Such beautiful energy here showing up for you. Alrighty, now I'm going to give you your second option. I'm going to add some angel cards, some animal cards, and then we will reveal a fairy choice for you. They're saying to shuffle that again. That was a little odd. Okay, we'll shuffle it again. Bridge it again. Okay, a little better. Okay, let's see what we have. So we'll set this up. You can ask your intuition as I'm doing this, which coupling might be right for you. For your second pick, let's add the animal cards. Okay, yes, thank you. There we go. And I am going to add a fairy card reveal to help you make your selection. All right, let's see what we have for your fairy energy. Kind of clunky shuffling here. Interesting to remember that there. See what kind of energy is coming in. So for your first option, dreams coming true. Beautiful. Option number 1 for your second choice, dreams coming true. And option number 2, let's see. Wow, look at that. Okay, thank you. Stand your ground. Stand your ground energy. All right. So take a moment, ask your intuition, which of these choices is resonating with you, which is going to give you the team and reveal to you the guides that are helping you throughout the month ahead. Once you've made your selection, you can head down to the description under pick number 2 and choose the name of your fairy card. So dreams coming true or stand your ground, and that will send you right to your reading for February 2023. Welcome to your second pick. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the third card combo down here on the bottom row on the right. First, we'll take a look at which goddess and keeper of the light you've chosen for the month. Let's see here. Goddess Freya, radical acceptance. Wow, look at her. That's a warrior spirit. Look at her. Card number 15, beautiful. Of course, we'll get some more information about how she's helping you in your reading. Love that. And keeper of the light, Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Wow, look at that combo. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. That is a beautiful balance they create there together. That energy just feels so good. All right, now for your second pick, I'm gonna lay out some angel cards, animal cards, and then I'm going to reveal the fairy cards for you to help you make your second pick. So let's get these angel cards out first. Could I please have angel card for their first choice? Thank you. We got them both. This one here. Okay, thank you. So we've got them both here. They're coming together. Okay, let's set out your animal guide energy. It's always good to have an animal guide leading you along that you can connect to. Thank you. All right. And for the second group, here we go. Okay. All right, and to help you make your selection, as I said, I am going to reveal the fairy energy to see. It's a bit of overarching energy, what's resonating with you. Okay, can you show me that fairy card, please? For choice number 1, wow, okay. Parenting and children. Okay, so your first choice for your second pick is parenting and children. Yes, thank you. Second choice is letting go, letting go. Very blue. Very fairy blue. Okay. Ooh. So just take a moment, ask your intuition which of these is resonating with you for your second pick. Once you've made your selection, you can head down to the description under pick number 2 and just choose the name of your fairy card, and then that will send you right to your Choose Your Guides reading for February. Welcome to your second pick. If you're listening to this, you've chose the 4th combo of cards that was up here in the top right corner. So first we'll reveal who you've chosen for your goddess and your keeper of the light for the month ahead. We have Lakshmi and Fortune. Ooh la la. Card number 27. What a wonderful goddess to have on your team, guiding you along. Okay, and keeper of the light. Wow. This is a power combo. The divine director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Wow. Okay. Woo. That's exciting energy for you. My group 4 choices. Okay, let's lay out your second pick now. I'm going to lay out a couple of angel cards, animal energy, which is always good to have an animal guide on the team, right, that we're focusing on or asking about, asking for guidance from, and taking in, sort of resonating with the energy of the animal. And so we're gonna lay those out, and then what I will do is lay out and reveal a fairy card to help you make your second choice. Wow, what a nice combo you chose. Okay. Okay, and, ooh, there it is, I see it, thank you. Ooh, wants to go back in. I wonder what this one is. Hiding from me a bit. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm going to reveal these fairy cards to help you decide which grouping is right for you to lead you right to your reading. Okay, so for choice number 1 for your second pick, we have new location. Interesting. That could mean many different things. New location and, thank you, follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Okay, so just take a moment, see which grouping is resonating with you. Choice number 1 for your second pick, or choice number 2. Once you have made your selection, you can head down to the description under pick number 2 and then choose the name of your fairy card, and that will send you right to your Choose Your Guides reading for February. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Rhea and Freya along with the inner power card, and they'd like me to start off this reading with the affirmation from this inner power card for you. It says, "It is safe for me to be powerful. I have all the power of the universe flowing through me and supporting me." So this is the overarching energy and the key for your month ahead. Inner power. Rhea, of course, is a beautiful goddess of the divine flow. So she is going to guide you. It's almost like putting your faith in her hands this month. To have her on your team means the divine flow is 100 gazillion% going to be leading you. So if you have been feeling a stuck energy, if you've been feeling stalled or like things have been kind of dark, this is a month where you're reclaiming your power. And in order to do that, you've got Rhea helping you to trust the flow. So she's essentially steering the ship, right? You get to be in the back of the ship. You get to be hanging out, relaxing, and she's going to steer you in the exact right direction. She's going to let you kind of stop and land exactly where you need to land. I am going to get a bit more information from this Star Seekers Tarot about what she's really helping you with and where to place our attention. Wow, look at that. 9 of Swords here. 9 of Swords, love that. So you see, the 9 of Swords is an energy, of course, of mental stress, worry, anxiety. They just said control, like trying to control your thoughts to your detriment, meaning you're trying to either manage too much, you're thinking too much, you're overthinking, and it's really not serving you anymore. If you want to reclaim your power, and I expect that you do, given the fact that you've chosen this group, it is available for you to do that. What she's going to help you with is releasing any kind of stress or worry from your mind this month. The 9 of Swords, when it comes in a combination with a goddess guiding you to a flow. Also, they're saying 43-7, Jody, 43-7. 43-7 is the number of this card. That is the Chariot card in the tarot. That is movement forward, movement out of the worries, the stresses, the things that you have been allowing to kind of like cycle or permeate in your mental space. She's gonna help you have a flowing sort of peace of mind. It's like handing it over, surrendering over your worries to her and allowing her to steer the ship. So every time you feel like you're either overwhelmed in your mind, maybe you're trying to make a decision, maybe you're not feeling so powerful, or you're feeling like I said, stagnant, stuck energy, she's gonna be right there. So ask for her help. She will help like clear your mind, and then you hand it over to her, and then she will allow you to kind of be led in the right direction without much help from you. The divine flow is something that, of course, doesn't really need our assistance as human beings. The only thing we do with the divine flow is kind of obstruct it. And these worries that have been in your mind and the stresses in your mind have been doing that. And so again, if you've been feeling stuck, this is a month where you can allow yourself to step back into a real power position and relieve your mind of those worries, stresses, fears, and then feel the flow happening, which I love. Okay, Freya, phases and cycles. They actually want me to read this as well. It's such a beautiful description in these books, and they're pretty short. As you can see, she's a Norse goddess. So you've got 2 goddesses here, and they're rhyming, which I just think is just amazing. It's very funny that how can you forget this combo, right, for the month? Rhea, Freya, come on in. I need your help, right? It's kind of comical. You may have a joy guide showing up on your team as well, Rhea and Freya. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So this is about really tapping into the truth about what is closing out in your life and what is opening up as a result of that. Also, as you can see, she's very connected to the moon cycle. So those are going to be important. They're saying manifestation points for you. Acceptance points. Okay, love that. Okay, so let's read just so that you can understand her energy and like where she comes from. Freya, which means lady, is the Norse goddess of the moon and love. She is the twin flame of Odin and a warrior goddess who offers up spiritual and physical protection to those who call on her. She will stand before you with her shield and spear, keeping you safe from harm. She works closely with moon energy and helps to recognize that our life is a cycle that is always changing. She herself is the maiden, the mother, and the crone aspect of all women and guides them to see the wisdom these cycles bring. We all go through phases and cycles of growth, and Freya is the energy that supports this. So, This has to do with a shift in your life, of course, again, claiming your power, and then trusting the flow to guide you. Also, as I said, because you're getting Freya coming up and the phases and cycles, it will be very helpful to not only take a look at the cycles that you might have going on in your life, but to use the lunar energy to your benefit, they're saying. It will be to your benefit to use the lunar energy. So if you don't usually pay attention to like the moon cycles, this month may be a good time to start doing that. She will also direct you intuitively to the right practice, the right ritual, the right exercise for the moon cycles. And also just paying attention to how you are feeling and then noticing where the moon is at in its own cycle so that you can understand your own cycles better. So the moon and Freya is helping you to understand the changes that are happening in your life. She may present to you intuitive hits that tell you why this is happening, how to move through it a little bit better, and how to step back into your power in that case. And you can see this fairy is also sitting on a moon. So again, full moon, that's a bit of the new moon, the crescent moon. Let's see what we have here. King of Cups, wow. So she is going to help you look at what is changing in your life from a very beautifully balanced emotional perspective, meaning you're not going to be in an extreme emotion when you're working with her. What she's gonna help do is calm your emotions so that you can actually take in the perception of the cycles that are changing or what needs to be let go of or what is beginning, and look at it through the eyes of compassion, love, right? She's the goddess of love and war, essentially. She's Odin's twin flame. So she's going to help that those rocky waters within you, she's going to help calm those so that you can see clearly, that you can feel clearly, so that you can feel like you've mastered that part of yourself. Your emotional body is going to have an overhaul, they just said, with Freya. So again, paying attention to where the moon is when you're feeling a certain kind of way is going to help you get into this mastery energy of a King of Cups. A King of Cups is a, they want me to say benevolent leader. And the way that he leads or chooses or makes decisions for himself and, you know, whoever he is, his subjects and others, is from a state of emotional, it feels like emotional stability, right? This foundation that says, I am in a good space to be able to make these decisions, to move forward and make this choice. And so again, if you're trying to choose this month about something, work with Rhea and Freya, because they're going to help you be able to not only be worrying, release the worries in your mind, right? But also get you into a very high level, balanced emotional state that helps you shift the perspective on the cyclical change, or on claiming your power and what that means, or on what needs to be released, excuse me, and let go of. Yeah, illusions are revealed and released, you see? So she's going to be showing you the truth, and then that might be a bit upsetting. It can upset our emotional body when we understand. So like sometimes, you know, the truth hurts. Those kind of sayings, they come into existence because they're real. And so call on Freya if you are understanding new things about yourself, your life, where you're at, what needs to change, how you're claiming your power, worrying in your mind, and then handing it over to Rhea to trust the flow and be guided. You're going to be feeling like mastering that kind of energy by the end of the month. Let's look at your angel here. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Wow. Okay. She's literally bringing in abundance for you here. I like the have faith at the end. Like God is in charge of how that will happen, right? Spirit is directing. You're not meant to be steering the ship. You're meant to be stepping back into trust and flow. Ooh. The Four of Cups. Aha, okay. So the Four of Cups energy here is not, I'm going to say not surprising. A Four of Cups is, you can see this figure is kind of just paying attention to the floating cups that he already has. He's a little bit bored with them. What are they for? When is the thing that I really want coming in going to come in? Like, when am I going to see it? When is it going to appear? Sometimes this can be an apathetic energy. So this connected to Serena for you is helping you to step back into abundance and faith. So if you've got any kind of scarcity blocks around abundance in all forms, money in particular, what she's going to offer up, and Spirit, is this cup here for you. So all he's got to do is turn his head here, right? And he'd be able to see that gift that's being offered up for him from the universe, or from Spirit, or perhaps Serena. I feel like she's like helping to keep you in a faithful energy as opposed to delivering it, because she's talking about how it's going to show up in a way that you don't understand and you're not going to know. So the key here for this coupling is to not lose faith, right? To understand and keep your perceptions up, keep your head up. Don't get overcome by these 3 cups that you already have that you're kind of bored with, or like, when is what I want going to come in? Don't get overwhelmed or worried about that kind of energy. Tap back into Rhea, trust that Serena is guiding you, and this will allow you to keep your perception and your awareness up for this cup that's going to be coming in. Love that coupling for you. Okay, beautiful. And for your animal guide, we have the Nightingale Spirit. Oh, yes, love is all around with a 41.5. This indicates change. If you haven't been feeling this kind of energy, a nightingale, oh my gosh, yes, I love this. This feels sweet, is what they said. It's sweet energy, Jody. If you haven't been feeling loved, or you've been feeling sort of alone, or stuck and not very powerful, this Spirit is coming in to help you remember. They just said, to help you remember that love is available at all times. And because it's a 41.5, this just means change. So the energy is shifting to present you with more love here, right? To present you with more power. And I don't mean that in an egotistical way. You know, the power of love is the most potent power that there is. And so to have a Nightingale Spirit on your team, how wonderful. The sweet, sweet song of the Nightingale brings love into your life in unexpected ways. The abundance channel that Serena is kind of guiding you to have faith in, this card, of course, says money. So if you're waiting for money, that may be the case. You may receive the money that you need this month. However, with a 4 of Cups combo and this Nightingale Spirit, I just feel like expand your understanding of power, expand your understanding of abundance. This is like the inner courage to be able to surrender when you need to and trust that you are being led, to notice what you need to do. This one, thank you. Notice what you need to do to make the changes that are going to most serve you in your life at this time. Let's see. We have the 2 of Wands. Sweet energy. Okay, so you can see she's kind of sitting on a ledge here with her 2 wands, and she's looking in a dreamlike state, they said. She's looking in a dreamlike state about her future. She's trying to choose. She's asking herself, what is inspiring to me? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Where do I feel guided to go? So this is a wonder energy that they're comboing with this Nightingale Spirit. So it's allowing yourself to be in wonder around the changes, to not jump to conclusions or need to force ahead, but instead you're trusting the flow and you're letting yourself sit in contemplation from that fiery energy. Wands are the fire suit. So this connects to your passions, your inspirations, and what you feel guided to do. And because you have Rhea kind of guiding you as well, you might notice something along the journey that just sparks your attention and helps to guide you. Clearly, they want you to follow your passion, yes, but the love will lead. The change in the atmosphere, it's like the change in the quality of the energy around you this month is like clear, potent. It's felt, they just said. It's felt. So again, if you've been feeling stuck, stagnant, low, alone, etc., this month shifts that energy for you. It's welcoming in love, reclaiming your own inner power, trusting the flow, releasing the worries of your mind and having faith and paying attention and staying aware of what is being delivered to you to help you decide or to light that spark within you. So this is like an opening. I would say imagine, if you can, from a place of love, open your heart and open your mind to imagine what might be possible for you in the future. Okay, we're gonna see one guide for you. I'm gonna roll these dice, and I've got, of course, my guides list that they've had me 4 to 24. We'll see what we roll here for you. Could we have one more guide for my inner power group? Okay, so you've got, wow, look at this, 2s and 5s. Okay, 2s and 5s may be important. 2s and 5s. 2 of Wands, 41, 5. Change and contemplation, change and imagination, change and choices, change and deciding. Okay, so this is a 14, and that, the transformation guide. Love that for you. Not surprising, right? Something is definitely changing. You are going to need all of these guides present on your team. Don't be afraid to call in Rhea and Freya to reclaim your power, to release your mind from the worries. It's not all up to you. You are not alone. You are being guided by your spirit team, and they are coming in to help provide you with a more balanced state of emotion and allow you to dream a bit for yourself. And they will be offering up gifts for sure. And love is all around. I feel like it's just such a big shift in your energy is going to be felt. And because you have a transformation guide also being rolled and showing up on your team, it's just evident that something is shifting, changing. There's a beginning with every ending, and you're going to be able to see much more clearly where you're headed, is what they want me to say. Where you're headed. You're going to be getting the insights, getting the gifts, and starting to fill up with that love energy, that divine spark, that divine light within you for the month ahead. So trust your transformation guide. Trust Rhea and Freya. Call in Serena when you need her if you are having a hard time keeping the faith, and remember the nightingale. I hope that this serves you for the month ahead. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Rhea and Freya, which I love so much, with the Sexuality card. And what they'd like me to do is first read the affirmation that belongs to this card, because this is a bit of your overarching energy. And what I'm picking up in particular for this group is that it does need to be addressed, and it deals with the lower 3 chakras that are connected to our physical selves. So root, sacral, solar plexus, those need a little extra attention and a little extra care this month. So let me read you the affirmation here first. My sexual self is attractive, healthy, and able to express great pleasure. So if you have been feeling stuck, stalled, stagnant, unattractive, etc., then you are going to be seeing a shift in that if you choose, is what they're saying, if you choose it. So you do have to choose to allow here, clearly, and we will be looking much further into how these beautiful goddesses are going to be able to come in and help you with that. But I feel like a focus on what inspires you, your passion, energy, your sexuality, of course. That sacral chakra is right in the middle. It is the flow through from what's grounding you and then to that solar plexus chakra, which is the action energy and your choices and your decisions and your willpower. And so for some reason, maybe it's the color of the card, but I'm just really feeling that the focus needs to be aiding and putting a ton of energy into loving yourself, healing that sacral chakra, and then moving that energy in both directions to help you out for the month ahead. So if you've been feeling like lack of inspiration, lack of passion, unattractive, not feeling sexual at all, or if you haven't wanted to be, they're saying, touched physically, because the second chakra is the touch chakra. It's our emotional energy. So you've been feeling cluttered in your emotions, etc. That kind of energy, that's all going to be available to be shifted for you this month. Let's start with Rhea. Of course, Rhea is the flow goddess. She governs the divine flow. And this is a surrender card. So again, if you've been tensed up or stuck or blocked, she's coming in to help you relieve that. The obstructions or the challenges that have been taking place in that area of your life, Rhea comes in so that you can trust her, to surrender over what it is that you've been trying to control, and to trust her to guide you to the best experiences that are going to light that energy center up. It's basically light that fire again, is what they're saying. Light that fire again for you. So I am going to pull a tarot card from the Star Seeker mini and just see what that combination energy is for Rhea and the flow. The flow of sexuality. It feels like the flow of inspiration, the flow of passion. See this one. Look at that. Wow. The Death card. The Death card. You got a lot of transition energy, phases and cycles, and this Death card is a rebirth card as well, right? The Death card means a transformation needs to happen. So I just feel like you may have been kind of clamming up, it feels like, trying to control everything, and now what they're asking you to do is trust Rhea to guide you back to the flow so that she can help you transition out of that. The Death card is a beautiful card that says something new is beginning. And here you've got, there's a beginning with every ending. It's like something new is beginning in the way that you experience passion, the way that you experience your sexual nature is how they want me to say it. Your sexual nature, what you're guided to, the way that you allow yourself to be felt. Is they want felt? Yeah, felt. So I think they're talking about emotionally and physically felt. So this isn't just about like the act of sex. It's about a connection. It's about opening up. It's about being vulnerable, they're saying, being vulnerable. Something wants to shift within you, and Rhea is going to help you, like I said, kind of let go where you need to let go, and then also trust as you're moving that you are protected, that you are guided through this transition, and that she's going to safely deliver you to wherever it is that you need to be. This may not be sex at all, right? It could be just learning how to be touched again. They keep saying that. It's almost like allowing somebody to come in and allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to be kissed, to be touched, to experience passion in a different way, because again, we're getting the Death card and we've got Freya coming in here to help you move through a cycle or shift something. All right, let me read to you Freya, because I just want you to be able to flow, and I love that you have Rhea coming in. Rhea and Freya, I mean, you really can't forget that combo. It's not going to be hard to call them in on your team for sure this month. And also they're saying like any kind of exercise that illuminates those bottom three chakras will be very, very helpful in you not only releasing control and allowing yourself to surrender to the divine flow that is happening to help you move forward through this transition, through this rebirth energy. Something is ending, something is beginning at the same time. Highlighting those for yourself is going to be a really great practice for you to feel like you're not alone. And, you know, the guides have got your back. Your team is on your side, and they want this for you. They want you to feel that way again. It's like I feel like it's a spark reigniting. It's a reignition energy, and they want you to be able to feel that. And I feel like you probably want to be able to feel that again, especially if you're choosing this group. So with Freya, it says phases and cycles, and there's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released, right? So it's not just like you're going to see the truth and then not know what to do with it. Call in Freya. She will help you understand how to release that. Also, of course, it's going to be very important for you to pay attention to the moon cycles, which of course is our emotional energy, our feminine energy, our intuitive energy this month. Pulling this card, you can obviously see she is very connected to the moon. And so the cycle and the flow of the moon, paying attention and being aware to how that is affecting you this month will be very helpful. And she will give you insight around that as well. I am going to read to you the background of Freya, about her, so that you understand the kind of energy she comes with when she shows up and when you call her in. Rhea and Freya, I can't get over that. It's amazing. Okay, Freya, which means lady, is the Norse goddess of the moon and love. She is the twin flame of Odin and a warrior goddess who offers up deep spiritual and physical protection to those who call on her. You see her energy is protecting you through this reclamation of your inner fire, and acknowledgement of your physical needs and your emotional needs. It's beautiful. She will stand before you with her shield and spear, keeping you safe from harm. She works closely with the moon energy and helps us recognize that our life is a cycle that is always changing. She herself is the maiden, the mother, and the crone aspect of all women and guides them to see the wisdom these cycles bring. We all go through phases and cycles of growth, and Freya is the energy that supports this. So it's time to like reignite, as I said. Let me see what is connected to her energy, what they're giving me here. Thank you. Ooh la la, 3 of Cups. I love this. Celebration, joy. Oh my gosh. I just got tingles all up my arms with that energy. So for you, my sexuality group, this is a beautiful becoming, is what they just said. It's a beautiful becoming. It's remembering that you can experience joy and pleasure and inspiration. The 3 of Cups is a celebratory energy where everybody comes together in this. So, and they celebrate and they feel it together. Because it is a 3, I would just look at that energy, right? What is going to, what they're telling me is this isn't necessarily a threesome, right? Because I'm asking that. Does this mean there's 3 people involved in this? And what they're saying is no, it's the outreach, meaning you may go to, let's say, like a class, or you might see something, or you might read something, or you might go out with your friends and have a great time. And they just said, and imbibe a bit, and kind of let your hair down a bit. And as you return back to the safety, right, of your home, let's say, or your room, they're saying, or your room, there's this joyful nature that you're able to carry in with you to be able to experience that vulnerability in a space that feels very protected and safe, as well as reignite your passion, okay? And move into a different kind of energy as it concerns your sexuality. This is being open to new passion being sparked. And I just feel like there's some celebratory energy in general over the course of the month, and she's gonna use that energy for you to take back with you to explore or release what you need to release. Also, this may mean celebrate the moon cycles for yourself. Celebrate what you are releasing with the full moon. Celebrate what you want to welcome in with the new moon. Notice how the cycles are bringing in different emotions for you to feel. Overall, I think that the phase and the cycle, the death that is happening is going to bring in, because we have this 3 of Cups, the lovely energy of passion, happiness, joy, freedom for you in this space in your life. I love this. That's why we want to illuminate those bottom 3, because you're going to be making decisions and feel so grounded in doing that and be able to experience all the feels, they just said, all the feels. So love that for you. So make sure you're calling on these 2 goddesses. You can call them together or separate. I would advise calling them together because their names rhyme, number 1. That's not a mistake. They're easy to call in together. They're like working as a team for you. And we're getting the cyclical ending beginning energy for both of them, representing that. So I would just say they're probably, it's like better together. That's the energy. All right, let's look at your angel for the month. Archangel Uriel, yes. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Ooh, you got an archangel showing up. Powerhouse of energy. Uriel, love that. So healing is available, and those emotions that you might be keeping that are connected to fire, okay, that are connected to fire in that sacral that I was feeling, needs to be cleansed out. This is the archangel that's going to help you. He's showing up on your team like, hand it to me, give it to me. I will transform it for you. I will help you release and allow your heart to open then in order to be able to forgive or to release resentments or to release the fire that isn't serving you, to welcome in a new spark that is going to serve you, that reignition energy that I was talking about here. Okay, let me see what kind of coupling energy we have for Uriel. Wow, Archangel Uriel. Prepare yourself to be enveloped in that energy. I see it, thank you. Ooh, the Six of Cups. Now, this is beautiful. Thank you, Uriel. Wow. Okay. See the Six of Cups. Actually, this is a lovely picture. Reconnection energy for sure. Reconnecting to yourself. The Six of Cups is a nostalgia energy. It's like looking back on what has been in order to be able to take from it what it is that you need so that you can fill your cup in a different way, or be offered up something from the past that's really going to actually help you to, I would say, love yourself more. This is a beautiful combination for you. So Uriel is actually going to help you recognize, he's going to illuminate is the word they want me to use, illuminate the things that are not yet healed, or the things that need to be looked at. And it's not for you to have to suffer through them or go into a deep, deep feeling. Again, what it's meant to do is to help you understand the feelings better and then be able to release them so that your sacral clears. This is like the entire month is about clearing your sacral chakra, period. That's what I would say. And that will, if that's all you can do is just a practice around clearing your sacral every day, I would say, yeah, it's like that's the least you could do. If that's the smallest piece and that's all you have time for, yes, Uriel will help you with that. And in turn, looking back and being able to envision things how through a different lens or a different perspective, through the eyes of greater love, as it says, open to greater love, you're going to just be able to see the memories different or take differently from them in order to fill your cup now. So the looking back, anything that's coming up around that, you are being heavily guided by an archangel here to be able to do that and shift the perspective in order to be able to serve your heart center in the future. It's like opening up your heart to be able to, he's pointing me back to this card. Opening up your heart in order to be able to understand that you deserve to experience joy and happiness and love, etc. And it's like the heart center is going to ignite the lower three for you. So it really is about opening up your heart as well. And because you have an archangel helping you, it's totally available, that healing piece, that transforming of the fire into something beautiful, and then looking back at your past in a very different way. Beautiful. And this combination is so healing. If things went on in your childhood, even with a Six of Cups, he will help bring them to light in order for them to be transmuted, transformed, shifted, released, and they can now serve you in the future in a very different way than you probably understood before. Love this. Lots of healing available. Okay, let's see what your animal guide is. Whale spirit. Ooh, trust the great mystery. Yes. Look at the depth. This feels like the depths. I just feel like this whale is happy though. I feel like he is happy or she is happy, smiling. Moving into the depths to come up and like breach. 65, 11, 2. 11, 2. Trust the great mystery. I'm just listening to see what else they're going to... It feels like you're diving in and you're coming out. And you're diving in and you're coming out. It does not feel like we dive in and now we're in exploring the depths. You may have already done that, and it's just not the feeling for this month and these guides. It's like remembering that you can trust yourself, that you can trust spirit, that new things are coming in for you, that you can reignite things. The whale is kind of coming in with this like confirmation of like, it's okay for you to take a dive in, but resurface. We don't need to stay there anymore, and trusting that what's to come when you kind of move through these transitions and you do the work that is needed to release any kind of anger or fiery energy that you may have been carrying around that's blocking your passion, that's blocking your sexuality, that's blocking your inspiration. What you don't know that is coming, the great mystery, the divine unknown, can be so, so beautiful. Much better than you could ever even think of, right? I think the whale is wanting you to trust. Ooh, yes, look at this. Oh my gosh, these coupling cards are amazing. Okay, a Page of Cups. A little mermaid. You see the little mermaid in the water there? So a Page of Cups is a new chapter. It's news that's going to fill your heart. It is an inspiring energy. So see, the whale energy is asking you to dive in and to explore it, but with a wonderment, with an innocence, it's like, I wonder what could happen. Anticipatory energy that is very, very positive. What's going to fill my cup? What new modality? What new practice? What new connection? What new spark is coming? So the whale is asking you to kind of keep a bit of faith here, to trust the flow and to believe in the unknown, and that it has to offer you something beautiful that's going to fill your cup. And I wouldn't be surprised as you're kind of diving in and coming back out again, diving in and resurfacing, that you notice new things that are like sparking your attention or filling your cup or filling your heart, and you're getting excited. You see, he's like wondering about what's out here in the water, this little mermaid energy. It's opening of your heart once again. It's an opening of your heart, releasing anger and unforgiveness, and opening up your heart and your mind to acknowledge the transition and to reconnect to your passion center, to your sexuality center, to what's inspiring you, and allow your emotions to support you there. There's a change that is happening, and Spirit is going to be giving you the information you need to fill your cup in a beautiful way. And I mean that in all ways. Okay, and they're gonna help you to trust the flow, trust the great mystery, right? Allow the whale energy and Rhea to guide you to the surrender of the flow and see what comes, because I have a feeling you may be very surprised at what comes, and perhaps the benefits much, much, much outweigh the cost of diving in for a moment, or reconnecting for a moment, or releasing, or looking at it. And so I just feel like something's gonna come up that you just were not expecting, and it's gonna feel very, very good. The outcome of this work, or this energy, or diving into this kind of a practice, or working with these guides in this way, I mean, goddess, archangel, whale spirit. These are potent guides coming in, right? To help you move through this and reclaim and reignite that passion within you. I love this energy for you. Okay, I've got my guides list to finish up your reading. 4 through 24, I'm going to roll once to see what other guide is coming in for you this month on your team, with all this powerhouse energy to just, create that spark of passion back into your life, into your body, mind, energy field, etc. Okay. 11, 12, 15. Ooh, a cheerleader guide. Okay, yes. Oh, I love that. A cheerleader guide. Okay, so we've got the encouragement coming in as we're kind of digging in. Because again, bottom 3 chakra land is physical land. It's like what connects you to the earth, your stability, who you are, your body, what's happening in your actual body, what's going on in your emotions, your sexuality, your passions, what's inspiring you. And then deciding from a place of divine power what is right for you, what you're going to choose to release, what you're going to choose to accept, what you're going to choose to surrender, opening up your heart once again, seeing your past from a different perspective in order to be able to like open up your heart and welcome in the mystery of the unknown, welcome in the flow, welcome in the change. And so to have cheerleader guides, they're giving you that sprinkle of lightness as you're kind of dealing with the physical, dealing with the heavy, dealing with your path here. You're going to have motivation energy from those cheerleader guides in spirit, because they're literally like cheerleader guides, right? It's like a cheering section that's coming up and saying, you've got this, keep going. I know that was a deep, hard dive, but we're out again, resurfaced, again, exactly what you would think a cheerleader would be. That's what you've got, giving you that lightness to balance things out for you for the month ahead. So I hope that this serves you. Remember to call on all of your beautiful, powerful guides to help reignite that passion within you, reignite this joy and happiness, and release what is no longer serving you or what might be cluttering up, allowing yourself to feel, to heal, and to experience true passion. I hope that this serves you. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. We are going to explore who is at the forefront of your team. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Sexuality with Dwal Cool and the Dreams Coming True card. So much information to give you about the help that you are receiving this month in making your dreams a reality. First, what they'd like me to do is read the affirmation from the Dreams Coming True card. So it says, my heart is filled with gratitude and excitement, knowing that wonderful people and situations surround me now. And it's just, this is the perfect combination for you to move into a place where you feel at the top of your game, on your divine path, etc. So cool, this energy. So Saraswati, let's start with her. Mastery. We got a 44 energy coming in, which automatically is going to tell you you are supported, you are protected, you are grounded, and moving into this next phase of making your dreams come true or making your dreams a reality. You have what it takes. What she's going to help you with is immersing yourself in the gaining of knowledge and information. And she has mastery here. She's going to help you dig in order to, like I said, become the top of your game or be a master at something. The key to her energy is doing things with joy and expressing yourself in a way that feels in total alignment with your heart center and your true nature, is how they want me to say it. So your authentic self. This is a time where if you dig in, you are going to become a master of something. You are going to be, like I said, top level. It is, of course, going to take some work. Excuse me, as most things do, especially if you want to master something, master a craft, master a certain, they're talking about an understanding. You read about it, you immerse yourself in it, and in doing that, you create this feeling of happiness, understanding, joy, divine wisdom. So what you have come here to learn is being presented to you this month for sure. And these guides are going to be heavily guiding you. This is, like I said, a wonderful combination. So if you're willing to dig in, that's the key. You can see the energy of these cards is very orange, yellow, and that is the passion center and the inspiration center, the creativity center, and also the doing, the actual going out, deciding to, the willpower, the ambition, they're saying, to learn everything you possibly can. Now, the only other thing that they want me to say about Saraswati before I pull a coupling card to see exactly what's coming in there is we're always learning. So it's not like you get to a certain point and then you're like, and I'm a master of everything, right? So the understanding that this is a flow of mastering whatever is coming in for you to master at this time where your soul is being guided. She is going to help you do that with joy, with a smile on your face, they just said, with a smile on your face. So I'm just going to pull a coupling card just to see exactly what's connected to her beautiful energy as she's guiding you along to put in the work and to be this like open channel for leveling up. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, so a warning coming through with the coupling energy. We've got the Devil card showing up. The Devil card. They're posing all these questions right now. That's what they're doing. They're saying like, do you believe you can do it? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you have the connection to this kind of a mastery, this kind of a channel in you? Do you believe that your dreams can actually come true? Do you believe you can achieve it? What is holding you back? She will help you bust through any kind of mental obstacles or mental coping mechanisms that have held you back from being able to step into this next level and get onto the path of mastery. Mastery is like dedication energy. As you can see, she's bringing this to life. So she deals with like the arts and writing and creativity, etc., music. And that may be a source. Like if you're working in an area where you're trying to master something that is very mental, you may want to pull in a creative aspect from another part of your life. Like listen to music, make sure you're starting your day with that. Make sure that you're bringing joy into your life by creating something just to create it, I would say, to balance out the energy, because you can get stuck in your head with a devil card. So the devil card is not a bad card. Like I said, it's a bit of a warning. They're saying you might get distracted. You might be tired and then kind of giving up or procrastinating. Your mind might be telling you stuff that is just not in alignment with your divinity, your true path, what you're being asked to step into now. This is really a leveling up, and it's not surprising when you're provided with, okay, like a calling energy. It's time to level up now. It's time for you to master this. We need your dedication. We need your willpower. We need your ambition center to be lit up so that you can decide day after day to come in and do this, to show up, and to show up in a space that is open and ready and excited perhaps and joyful. When that kind of call comes, for sure, this will happen. Your mind also uses it as an invitation to try to derail you or to distract you or to kind of prove to you the limiting beliefs that you might have permeating within your rooted energy. And so you're going to be up against it. And that's why they're giving you this. I'm here to tell you that your mind is going to pop up and either bump up against your beliefs and what you believe is possible for yourself, or bump up against things that you have been telling yourself as to why you're not able or incapable of achieving your dreams. The key here is to tap back into the Sexuality energy, to call her in, to vibe with her, to remember that you are capable of mastering anything that you dedicate your heart and soul to, that you dedicate your time and focus to. Of course you are. And so we're being clearly told to watch out for those distractions, watch out for anything that's going to kind of pull you off of your path or invite you back into that prison, because the devil just holds that space for you, but you are the one who is choosing to go back into the prison. The door is not locked. You can leave at any time. And so it looks like some negative cycles are going to actually be have the opportunity to be broken by your own will, by your own choosing, by choosing to show up and go, no, I'm going to master this. I'm going to dedicate my focus to this for the month for sure. And it's going to put you right on the path to achieving your dreams or to your dreams coming true. So love that little warning there, because her energy, of course, blasts the devil energy right wide open. It's like joy, love, creation, inspiration, the willpower, the choosing. It will allow you to keep yourself away from distractions and procrastination, etc. So beautiful warning there. And then we have Dwal Kul, Dharma unfolding for you. These two together, like I said, is high level combo on your team. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So he's coming in with a spiritually grounded force that is going to see you through this mastery energy, see you through this level up. They want me to read about him from the book for you so you can understand his energy when you're calling him in to help you to remember that you are on a divine path. You're meant to be stepping into this right now, and there's no need to rush. You know, your divine calling can't all of a sudden just go away, right? What is meant for you to master at this point, and however long it divinely takes, is the exact right amount of time. So he's going to help you with that. Let me read to you about him. Dwal Kul, known as the Tibetan, is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have had many incarnations, including as a devotee of Buddha himself and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the baby Jesus. Through his earthly experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practice and discipline, and knows that the path we are on unfolds over time. He is now helping lightworkers follow their dharma, which is the Sanskrit word meaning right way of living. So he is going to keep you on your path when you maybe want to, like I said, procrastinate, or when you want to, when a limiting belief might come in and to just distract you and to remind you of what you used to believe about yourself. So this is a month of you like kind of tapping into what might be stopping you and overcoming that. You have the perfect combo of these high-level guides, this goddess and this guide, to come in to help you remember one step at a time. You're on the right path. You're following your divine dharma. Okay, following your divine dharma. Love that. All right, let's see what is connected to this, please. You can call him in if you're feeling like overwhelmed and all up in your head, right? Ooh, a 4 of Cups. Okay, so gifts. Okay, thank you. Yes. So a 4 of Cups energy, as you can see, this figure here is like, he looks sad or disappointed, they want me to say. And his focus is on the 3 cups here that are floating in the water that he understands and knows that he already has. Because he is so focused on this and feeling sorry about the cup that he wishes he had, he's missing the gift that is coming in. So Dwal Kul is going to help you see the gifts in the step-by-step process. See the gifts in the path forward, in the work, they're saying. Seeing the gifts in the work, or seeing the gifts in the dedication. So make sure that you don't allow yourself to be, again, this is a bit of a distraction, right? Just the focus on those 3 cups floating and what it is that you already have that you maybe want to be different or you want to change. And you're not being able to view or acknowledge or become aware of this beautiful gift that is coming in from the divine. And because this is connected to his energy, when he shows up or when you call him in, keep your awareness open to expect to receive something, a piece of information, something that makes you laugh, a piece that helps you continue going, wow, tongue-tied. Continue to keep going on the path of dedication. So he's going to be showing you, right? Like just when you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can get back at this. Look around, stay aware, call him in, allow him to reground you. And then at the end of the day, notice the cup that you were given is what they're saying. So that's like a gratitude energy. Notice the cup that you were given. Notice the miracle that occurred, even if it was a tiny little small miracle. Notice the gift in each day, in each step, etc. Love. Okay, so we have this opening and this need to reconnect to your power within in order for your dreams to come into life, as well as this trust in the dedication and the step-by-step process. Beautiful. It's almost like you can achieve anything with this energy, with these guides. Let's take a look at who you have here for an angel showing up. Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Oh, I love this. So she's going to be coming in beautifully to help you not overdo it, to understand it's one step at a time, to refocus your attention on yourself and your own calling and what it is that you're meant to focus on right now, and kind of detach a bit from the needs of other people. So this is a month, again, of dedicating yourself, honoring your own needs, honoring what is coming through for you that needs attention, right? And so she's showing up to help you take those timeouts, to help you take those breaks, to help you, they're saying like understand what you truly need, because sometimes that's not always the easiest question to answer, especially if you are busy taking care of others, it feels like a hustle and bustle. So part of your limiting beliefs may be, I just don't have time to dedicate myself to this. And so Teresa's coming in to soothe that energy, to help you understand that you can make time for it, that it actually is within your control to give yourself what you need. And if you're being called to level up and dedicate yourself in an area of your life, then that is what you need, right? And so she's coming in with this. It feels like a very loving energy. It feels like a nurturing energy to give to yourself. And that may be to go hard one day and then to maybe rest the next day, one step at a time. She's bringing in that reminder for you to focus on your own needs and detach a bit from trying to, be everything for everybody else, or to take care of somebody else's needs and wants before your own. Whoa, the Tower card, and I will clarify a Tower. The Tower, geez. Yes, a Tower card is a divine intervention. It is a sudden insight. It is a sudden understanding. The Tower card is a card that most certainly is always going to ask you to get out of your comfort zone. The Tower gets hit by a bolt of lightning, and then the figures inside of it, the people inside of it, are forced to make a decision as to whether or not they're going to stay in that burning tower, or if they're going to take the leap of faith, take the risk in order to save themselves. It's going to get very uncomfortable in there. And so the choice is yours. So clearly this coupling her energy, and as I said, I am going to just get the energy attached to the Tower. They want this one. Okay, well, that was easy. Clearly, she is coming in to help you through this uncomfortable time, especially if, like I said, you're doing everything for everybody else all the time and not paying attention to your own needs. This may feel very uncomfortable, making some of these changes and detaching and saying, nope, I'm going to spend this time focusing on me, or this day and this block is for me and for me to learn something new, to create something new, to put energy into my dreams and my path and what is calling me and my calling. I just feel like it might be uncomfortable with the Tower. Let me see. Wow, we're getting the calling card. Okay, no wonder why they wanted this for you. So to clarify this Tower, to give me an understanding of what this is about, they're giving us the Judgment card, which of course is the calling card. Like Spirit calling, this is the level up card. So you are being asked to step out of the comfort. And when you get those hits, when you get those intuitive understandings and they come in, and even if they feel like they're coming out of nowhere, they're going to just keep calling you to level up. With a Judgment combo, I mean, this is your divine path. This is your dharma. This is your up leveling, right? Spirit is calling you to rise up when you get this kind of a card. So if you think, no, I'll just put it off. Whatever. I don't have the time for it. Expect that they're gonna keep intervening, whether that be divine insight, somebody popping in to offer you something. They're gonna keep intervening to remind you you're being called. You're being called to rise. You're being called to grow. What a nice combination. It's just clarification, right, from Spirit that like we're not messing around, we're not playing around, we're serious. It is your time to move up, to level up, to master something that maybe you've always been wanting to master. If you can't master it completely in 1 month, like in the month of February, at the very least, you're beginning that process for sure, and you're taking care of yourself along the way. So I just feel like it may be very uncomfortable sometimes for you, but that's not a reason, right? That's not a reason to be distracted from it or to not do it, to step into your willpower, to step into that learning, to step into that mastery energy, to take that next step. And they're just going to keep reminding you. They also may come in to remind you to like detach, right? Because like, oh, you're focusing on that again. You're putting them before you. Nope, refocus on yourself and what it is that you're here to do at this moment, at this time, today, in this hour, in this block of time, etc. All right, let's see what animal guide is guiding you through the month. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. I love this coming in, right? Because this energy here can feel very heavy and overwhelming when you're being called and you're being asked to master something and you're being asked to rise up and level up. It's like you can turn that into a very weighted energy. And the Sandpiper is coming in to remind you that We're meant to have fun. We're meant to enjoy. We're meant to have gratitude as we're mastering. Again, the mastery never stops. The learning never stops. So this is just a portion or a section of your life where you're meant to focus on mastering this particular thing or this particular craft, or put your energy into this particular modality. It's not going to just be like, well, I'm done that and now I'm done learning forever. So the Sandpiper is coming in with a playful energy to help you remember to keep things light as well, to not get bogged down by the heavy that can sometimes come when, you're learning a new skill, or you're trying to take in a lot of information, or you're trying to implement new ways, new tactics. Let's see. Ooh, a Page of Wands. I love this. Yes, okay, good. Look at her hands are up to the sky and she's got her wand there ready. A Page of Wands is an inspiring card. It's a card, actually, it can be connected to a playful innocence as well. All pages, often they're like the innocence, the start of the court cards. So it can connect to like a new chapter opening up, a new inspiring chapter in this case, because it is a Page of Wands. And so they're telling you, be playful in this energy, explore this new fire, explore this new inspiration, explore this new spark. It's connected to your Dharma, it's connected to your path, it's connected to your dreams coming true. And it's safe for you to wonder about it, to try different things, to it's like get your energy in different things or explore. So be open to exploring, I would say. And in having fun and in kind of keeping it light, you may receive the intuitive hits and the news that you are looking for that's going to lead you in the right direction moving forward. A page can bring news. A page is a new chapter. A page is an innocent looking at the world and going, hello world, what do you want from me? I'm excited to field that energy in and to understand that better. And the way that you're going to connect there, especially if you're feeling bogged down, is by going out and having some fun or doing something that's playful, dancing around, enjoying people's company, or just, again, releasing the heavy is going to get you into that wondrous place where you're welcoming in new inspiration, welcoming in new ambition, welcoming in new fire, welcoming in the information that you need to make new choices that are really going to serve you to set yourself up and to tap into this uprising, this up-leveling that is being clearly given to you at this time. All right, I've got my list here of the guides that they had me write down, 4 through 24. I'm going to roll to see, to close out your reading, which guide is also at the forefront of your team. And we have 15. 15. A cheerleader guide. Okay. Not surprising. Okay, wonderful. So a cheerleader guide is exactly what it sounds like. A cheerleader guide is like motivation. Cheerleader guide sees the best in you all the time. They never give up on you. They're always encouraging you. And so if you're having issues with your mind and kind of feeling stuck, or if you're feeling apathetic or bored, and you're having a tough time kind of giving to yourself, focusing on what it is that you're meant to learn or take in now, or being light and playful and joyful, the cheerleader guide will come in to motivate you and remind you of what you're truly capable of what they see in you, and to cheer you on. It's an encouraging energy that comes with a cheerleader guide or a cheering section. So expect that you're going to be having that kind of, it's like an inviting push that's very joyful and very sparky. Right? Imagine a cheerleader literally on your team going, you can do it. We know you can. Don't give up. Don't believe that thought, etc. So I would look forward to having that lightness, that motivation energy coming in through the cheering section of your spirit team, along with all of these beautiful guides. So it's really a month for you to step onto your path one step at a time, knowing that you can do it. And releasing any kind of distractions, at least be aware of them so that you can come back to yourself, make the choices over and over again, listen to those insights that are coming in on the back of, again, not taking things too seriously, not taking yourself too seriously, being playful, but also at the same time understanding you are being called to rise. So I hope that this serves you for the month ahead. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Sexuality and While Cool, along with the Stand Your Ground card. So this is a very powerful, illuminating energy that asks you to set up some boundaries for yourself, and we're going to get so much more information for you as we move forward. They want me to start the reading with reading your affirmation from the Stand Your Ground card, as this is a bit of your underlying energy that's guiding you through the month here. It says, I speak my truth powerfully and lovingly. I trust in my strong feelings and stand my ground in following them. So you are going to be guided by your innate self this month. And we'll start with Saraswati. She is a beautiful goddess. And here we have 44. The 44 energy is an energy of protection, of stability, of like angelic support being on your side and helping you through the month ahead. She in particular is calling you to mastery, right? That's what we have here. She is often involved in the arts, and so pulling in some kind of a creation or creative channel into your life this month is going to be really helpful for you. She's also aiding you in leveling up this month. And whatever it is that you're guided to with this kind of energy, kind of coursing through the month ahead, coursing through your spirit team, coursing through your own energy, is setting boundaries for yourself to be able to have what you need and focus your attention on what you need to focus on in order to be able to master something. So dedication energy is a big part of this. And what Saraswati brings to that dedication energy and that knowing is very grounded. This group has a very grounded, knowing energy. I'm meant to do this now. I need to focus on this now. What she brings is a lighter, joyful experience in the dedication and in the doing. So you want to call on her when you, sometimes when you get wrapped up in the doing and the creating the boundaries and the knowing what to do and like the physical plane action steps, they can feel arduous, heavy, reiteratory, etc., kind of boxed in. She's going to bring the lightness or the creative, inspiring aspect to that learning or that mastery. So if you're guided at all to take a class, to learn something new, to explore, they're saying like a new modality, a new area that you have always wanted to explore, and people are like, no, that's not for you, or you may have some kind of naysaying energy coming in with this card. It's important for you to trust yourself, and she's going to guide you in allowing yourself to focus the attention and focus your energy and focus your mind, they're saying, on mastering that from a place of joy. This goddess is beautiful at kind of finding the joy in the learning and remembering that it's not a finite thing, that the learning just continues and continues and continues. So whatever it is that you're being guided to master right now is where your focus is meant to be, and they're telling you to stand strong in that, to stand your ground, to not let anybody dissuade you is the word they're using, so, or persuade you otherwise, right? And then when you call in her energy, there's this level of protection that comes in dedicating yourself and the joy that comes with that. Let's see what we have for a coupling card. Wow, the Tower. This came out in the other spread, and I am going to just pick another card to clarify, but the Tower is divine intervention. It is a card that says it might be uncomfortable for you to understand that you're being called. In other words, you're meant to step into this now. You're meant to learn this. You're meant to set these boundaries for you to be able to focus on this. You're meant to have this experience, and as you're moving through it, to find the joy in it, to find what it is that you're grateful for in it. As I said, I am going to clarify that Tower, because a Tower card can be a very uncomfortable thing. I just want to see the energy that is coupling it. Okay, so this is a Knight of Swords. So this combination here is gonna be all about insight. So the lightning bolts that are hitting that tower in order to be able to get you to jump, to get you to take that risk, to get you out of your comfort zone are all gonna be connected to how. How do I move forward? What am I meant to study? What is the plan? What is the right course of learning? What is the right thing to read? What is the right video to watch? The Knight of Swords is an energy that says, I'm gonna take swift action when I understand what to do. So the understanding is gonna be coming in for you like hits, like intuitive hits. They may come out of nowhere because the tower sometimes is very unexpected energy, but the divine is providing you with those insights in order for you to move, not to stay stagnant, but to actually dedicate yourself. The Knight, any Knight is a movement card, right? So there's an element that you're going to have to choose to move. So you could just receive the insights. Yeah, I've always wanted to do this. Yes, I'd love to focus on that one day. I'd love to be able to do that, but I can't. I got this going on. I got this person to take care of. I got this to do, or I don't feel like I could do that right now, or I don't have the resources. Instead, the tower is just going to keep giving you hits about how you could do it because they want you to dedicate yourself. They want you to make the moves. They want you to have the right knowledge, the right plan, the right strategy that's going to help you up level because you're looking to master something here. So this is a calling energy, right? It's like when spirit calls you to become your own master in a certain area, to connect to your divine channel, and they're just going to be helping you do that. I kind of feel like it may feel really scattered if you're not heeding the insights that are coming. They may come out of nowhere, like I said, but like jot them down, or if it's unclear, ask again and then see what comes through for you. Like keep listening. She's going to show you, right? It feels like she's offering up this opportunity for you, and spirit is like completely on board. She's at the forefront of your team offering this up, and spirit's going to come in and give you the insights, tell you what to do, show you the program to invest in, show you the book to read, bring in a messenger that's going to hand something to you, bring in an invite, bring in an opportunity that aligns with this energy of mastery. It's kind of beautiful. It's like they've got your back. They're going to be giving you the info you need, specifically the information you need. So be listening up. I don't know that you'd be able to miss it with a tower energy, but I would just keep the channel open and understanding that if you have a question and you ask your team about it, they are going to answer you this month. They always answer you, but I have a feeling it may be very clear with the Knight of Swords coupling a tower. And then what you're supposed to do with that is formulate or understand the larger plan in order to be able to take action on it, in order to actually commit yourself to the process of mastery, of leveling up. Okay, then we have Dwal Kul, which is, this combo is top-notch combo for this group. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And they want me to read about him so that you can understand. His energy with the stand your ground energy is such a nice coupling. It feels very solid and secure and stable and unrushed. Unrushed. I don't even know if that's a word, but unrushed is what they're saying. Like there's no need to hurry up and rush. We take the action when we have the insight. We dedicate when we understand the commitment that needs to be made, and our soul self is resonating with that. Okay, it says, Dwal Kul, known as the Tibetan, is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have had many incarnations, including as a devotee of Buddha himself and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the baby Jesus. Through his earthly experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practice and discipline and knows that the path we are on unfolds over time. He is now helping light workers follow their dharma, which is the Sanskrit word meaning right way of living. So he is the grounding force for you. She is this beautiful, creative, joyful, dedicated master energy. She's going to bring the joy to mastering this, bring the joy to the understanding, to the information, to the day-to-day. And he's here to remind you that you are on a specific path. We're meant to stay grounded. We're not supposed to get overwhelmed here. We're looking to take one step at a time. And this is what's going to create that beautiful happiness for you. So I just feel like this is not a month for you to be like denying yourself or denying your intuition, denying your insights, denying what is inspiring you. Thank you. Yes, I see it. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. So a Five of Wands energy, yeah, see, he's going to ground you. So the low expression, they just said, the low expression of this card is not available with him. So he will not be coming in with a Five of Wands energy and a low expression, which is like ego, competition, comparisons, judgments, ready to, I got to learn this faster than this person. I got to know this so that I can be better than this person, so that I can shine more brightly, so I can get myself out there and beat this person. So if you feel that come up, that competition energy, like I need to learn this before this person, or I have to learn this in order to be able to get more stuff, get more money, if that's the energy that you're connecting to, call him in. He will help you to remember that you are in a preparation mode in order to be able to shine as you are divinely guided to at the divine time, that there is no rush here. We don't want to be in our ego energy at all this month, and he's going to help keep you out of that. He's going to connect you back to your divinity, back to your true path, back to what it is that you're meant to do right now, and he is not going to make you feel like it's hurry up, let's go. We got to do this. We got to get one over. We got to be better than. That's the opposite energy he's going to bring in. So if you feel that, make sure that you're calling upon him to help you understand, no, I'm only in competition with myself and my beautiful soul and my beautiful passion, that fire within. And right now I am in a mode of preparation, which is the high expression of the Five of Wands. Preparing yourself to shine, preparing the up level, preparing to be noticed, preparing to be acknowledged, preparing to step into the spotlight. So he will keep you grounded on that path as you are preparing, as you are mastering, as you are committing, etc. Love, 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 love. Let's see what the angel that is showing up for you is on your team. Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. And you have the Tower, so I would say, yep. There is definitely a unexpected insights and maybe more. Something positive is coming. You see? This is beautiful. This is a bit of the unknown and trusting in that, which is why it's important to stay grounded and be an open channel. Be ready to see what is coming in or what they're delivering. And Crystal is kind of helping you stay in that space. Let's see what the coupling card is here. Woo. Aha. Okay. Spirit's funny. All right, Eight of Pentacles. Excuse me. Popping out, not wanting to be missed here. Okay. Popping out, yeah. So you could see it, Jody. They said, yeah. So an Eight of Pentacles, as you can see, this is the dedication energy. An Eight of Pentacles is a card that is a manifestation card. It's a grounded energy. Pentacles are earth, okay? When you get an Eight of Pentacles, what they're saying is get busy doing the work. In order for it to manifest, we need you to dedicate yourself, do the work. So this is like another message kind of reiterating what we've been discussing about your calling and needing to commit yourself and do the work and create your boundaries and stand your ground. But because it's coupled with Crystal, we're understanding that in doing that, we can step back into faith and hope, because something positive is going to come out of that. So something beautiful is going to manifest, Eight of Pentacles, from you dedicating yourself, committing yourself, and doing the work and getting your hands. You see, he's literally carving the stone. Doing the work is what brings in the positive outcome that you may not even realize is going to come, right? Something that you cannot even see yet. So your mind doesn't understand it. Your job is to do the work, and then keep the faith. It's like, do the work, keep the faith. Do the work, keep the faith. And that's what brings the opportunity or the space for this positive incoming that we don't even really understand quite yet. And maybe your mind won't understand it. Even when it arrives, it might be like, what? Oh my God, I could have never guessed this. But the key to the manifestation, the key to creating the opening for that is the work. And I love that. They're just doubling down. You have such beautiful guides to help you with this. Saraswati, Dwalkul, and Crystal. Let's see what your animal guide is. The bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Wow. With a 5, so change. Love this. A rebirth is assured. It's like if we were doubting what's going to be gained from mastering this or being open to learning and being open to shifting and being open to preparing ourselves, the rebirth energy is coming. So there's a new beginning that comes, and that's the level up energy. When spirit calls you to level up, it is it can be a trying time. Sometimes it can be like weighted. It can feel hard or difficult or challenging sometimes, but that's the stuff of life. And if you want to up level, you've got to be able to learn, right? You've got to be able to be open to new experiences that are going to help you master whatever it is you're looking to master. And then you'll keep learning as you move through your life. But here, the bat spirit is telling you directly, they're saying, that the changes that are occurring and what you're stepping into, committing to, the changes that you're making in how you're dedicating yourself, the changes that you're making to step onto your path and take one step at a time, assures the result is a rebirth energy. It's you actually being able to level up, right? Be reborn, rejuvenated. Love that. Wow. And we have, the Lover's card. Oh, I love this. Okay. The Lover's card. 5 to a 6, they said. 5 to a 6. The Lover's card is the 6th card. And obviously this bat spirit is the 5th card. So the Lover's card at its core is a choice card. It's a trusting card that asks you to trust yourself to make the best choices for you. It's also connected to the law of attraction. And so you will be attracting into your life something so positive and so beautiful. It's like lightness of spirit. It's like something better than you can imagine. They're asking you to be serious about it and to understand that this is a rebirth for you, that this is your chance to be able to up level in a way that maybe you didn't believe you could before, or wasn't the time for it, and now it is the time for it. And the outcome of it is so beautiful. The Lover's card is, of course, a card that sees us connecting with each other, right? Heart-centered connections, which may very well be coming in this rebirth energy or in this dedication energy. Your energy will shift, and it may then help you to welcome in a new partner into your life, or to like bring more communion, a different kind of energy to your current partnership. But at its core, the Lover's card is about loving yourself so much. And this rebirth energy sees you in that. And then that is what attracts into your life. The law of attraction attracts on that vibration. So you dedicating yourself and putting in the work and choosing for yourself to level up, choosing to listen and to prepare and to commit, it's going to shift your energy. And on the other side of that is something so bright that just attracts in that beautiful, positive brightness. Yeah. It's like shining in a different way. They're starting to prepare you to be able to do that in the future this month. And boy, do you have a beautiful lineup for it. I mean, the bat feels like, again, it's a reassurance that like, we're not doing this for nothing, right? And of course, the answer to that is you're never doing anything for nothing. That's not how it works. But in this case, they're reassuring us time and time again in your spread, a positive outcome comes on the back end of this. This commitment actually up levels your soul, right? It's a divine calling, and a rebirth is going to come out of it, and you are going to be attracting very differently and choosing very differently on the back end of this learning expedition. They said expedition, learning expedition, and this level of mastery that you are going to be working your way to step by step, one step at a time, really claiming your dharmic path, you know, and not giving it up for anybody. Claiming, staking claim on your karmic path and riding that path and doing what you need to focus your attention there. I love this. Ooh, okay, let's roll to close out your reading. I've got my list of guides here. Let's do a quick roll, 4 to 24, to see what other guide is coming in at the forefront of your team to help you with all of this up-leveling energy. It's rebirth. Woo! I love this. Man, you're coming out on the other side of this different. Yeah, they just said more aligned, right? Like better. More aligned. Feeling better, doing better. Okay, we've got 10, 14. And 14 is a transformation guide. Okay, so rebirth is assured. So just know that you've got a transformation guide just kind of helping you to move through this, shifting, standing your ground, all of the things we've already talked about. A transformation guide ushers you right through what's past and what is closing, while what is coming up in the future and what is beginning. It's like a simultaneous energy that a transformation guide deals with. And when you have one at the forefront of your team, what they're going to be offering up is these step-by-step insights and this gentleness that carries you from what was into what is becoming. So such beautiful energy for you this month. It truly is an up-leveling, and I hope that this serves you. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you are listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Freya and Paul the Venetian, along with the Parenting and Children card. So we are going to be most certainly looking into your heart-centered relationships, and in particular with your family members, your parents, or your children, as we look through the lens of who is guiding you for the month ahead. What they would like me to do is to start the reading with the affirmation that is connected to this card, which is really the underlying energy that's moving you through the month and the help that you're receiving and the assistance you're receiving. It says, I have happy parent and child relationships. I allow my heart to open up so that I can feel compassion and love for all members of my family. Now, of course, your family members may not be blood, right? So it's heart connections that we're going to be looking at, and particularly the parenting and children connections, of course. First, you've got Freya here with radical acceptance, and she is the Norse goddess of war, basically. The beautiful energy that's coming in with her is the energy of, again, radical acceptance. But what I immediately heard when I was laying these cards and readying your reading, when I touched this card, I heard that song, Love is a Battlefield, okay? And the energy that's coming in that she is guiding you with for the month ahead is to allow you to kind of put down your weapons, if you will, and stay out of the dramatics that may be coming up and causing all of this conflict, etc. So wherever it is that you're having unease, and it doesn't have to be like knockdown, drag out fights or what have you, but it just, how they're saying it is unease, so dis-ease, right? In your heart-centered relationships, Freya is coming in to help you to accept what is so that you can return to a peaceful state in your heart-centered relationships. So there may be some healing that is coming in for you for sure this month. You'd want to call on her in order to be able to feel like you have help and you have support and you have protection as you are allowing yourself to just move into accepting what is. So the reality here in these relationships is what's going to help you to move on. It's what's going to help you to find the peace that you're seeking. Staying in any kind of drama or illusion around things, not telling yourself the truth, getting all caught up in your emotions over things and staying there, That's when you call Freya in, because what she's going to be able to do for you is show it to you like it is, so that you can have the choice once again to accept it. Now, one more thing, and then I'm going to pull a coupling card. Radical acceptance is a bit different than just acceptance as it is, right? Because sometimes we can take these like longer periods of time in order to be able to accept something. And so spirit just keeps bringing it up, and they keep bringing it up, and they keep showing it to you. And it feels challenging, or it feels like, really, I thought we already went over this. I already understand this, but they keep bringing it up in order for you to master it or to accept it in this case. So she's coming in with the potent version of acceptance, which is accepting on a dime. Radical acceptance is not allowing yourself to move into your mind about it, to ponder over it for longer, to keep feeling about it, especially if it's in a cycle of thinking and feeling and why did they do this and why can't it be different and why blah, 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 right? Allowing your mind to do that over and over again, and that affects your emotions, and then it kind of gets you off track and what you're supposed to be, that kind of energy. She's going to help you this month to get out of that. This is a 15-6. A 6 is a balancing energy. So she's going to help you find that balance within, that peace within. Radical acceptance is being shown the truth, being shown the reality, and accepting it like on a dime, accepting it in that moment, to not allow your mind to even have a moment with it, to think about it, because that's how you get in the race, in the cycle, in the rat race, they're saying. They want us out of that with this energy, especially, again, as it concerns your heart-centered relationships. So we're not thinking so much. Wow, and this popped right out. Look at this. We're not thinking so much is right. 10 of Swords. You can obviously see this figure very distraught. Okay, something is ending. It's been painful. That's what this card says, okay? But it's over. It's over. Swords are connected to the sign, the air energy, and the signs that come in for you, the communication from spirit. They also are to do with, truth, okay, and mental energy. So as they were just explaining, Freya is coming in to help you close this chapter out. 10 of Swords is not an easy energy. It's an energy that says it's been painful. It's been hard. It kept happening. It's been hard to swallow is what they're saying. So it's like you may have been hurt, disappointed. You may have been stuck in a cycle trying to figure things out. And this month, you've got Freya here coming in. She's kind of like a badass. Look at her. I mean, really. And she's using her protective, soothing energy on the back of the war, so on the back of the conflict, on the back of the drama, to put you in a very safe place. So if there still is drama happening, picture yourself in the eye of the storm. Nothing is harming you. You're able to see clearly there. The 10 of Swords coupling her energy tells me it's over. There's no reason, no divine reason for you to be continuing in this way. The pain of the past can come to completion. 10s are about endings and new beginnings. So you are protected in allowing this to close out. You are protected in moving on into a more peaceful state. You are protected in detachment if that's what needs to happen. They just said detachment if that's what needs to happen. Giving yourself a bit of distance and being able to settle into just a new way of doing things. And that's where we get this energy, because these feel very, like this is what creates the balance. They feel very opposite to me. She is strong and she is protecting you, and she is bringing in this closure that may have been painful, as I said. She's bringing it to a close, and she's offering up radical acceptance in its place. She's going to show you this is what it is. There's no need to ponder it any longer. Accept it and move on. And at that moment, you say, thank you very much. I accept it. You don't think about it. You let that be part of the past. Then we have Paul the Venetian experiencing grace, which is, it's like this warm energy that's coming in with him. So inviting them both onto your team is kind of a beautiful combination, right? Share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So this is, as you can see, the heart has a rose just opening up for you. He's going to help you move through this transition or close out this difficult chapter with grace, which is what we want. They want me to read to you about him so that you understand when you're calling him in, the type of energy that you'll be connecting to as you are being protected by Freya, of course. Paul the Venetian is said to be the ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the keeper of the light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talent. So this is a refocusing to your heart center that he's going to allow for you. When you connect to his energy, your heart's going to start to open up. The creative juices are going to start to flow again. And it's an acceptance energy that allows more love into your life. Also, it just feels like he is going to have you focusing on you more. So if you want to heal any kind of, like they said, dis-ease or unease in your relationships, the key here is to focus your attention on what brings you inspiration, what brings you joy, what opens your heart, what's making you feel loved, basically. And that is the energy he's going to be bringing in. And not only that, but he's doing it from a state of grace. So you're going to be able to pick up on that energy. You may not feel like fighting anymore. You may not feel like you have like the energy to be fielding drama or complications. You may just feel like this loving boundary be set up around you in order for you to start focusing on you, which I love. I mean, it's a very heart-centered energy with a very amazing protection energy. I see this. The Five of Cups. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So a Five of Cups, as you can see, this figure is cloaked. She is, or he is, paying attention to the Three Cups here that are spilled. And so you see he's connecting to the pain, the emotional pain, the things that you may have lost, the things that you may thought have missed you, is how they're saying it. So nothing can miss you that's not meant for you. The things that you've been dealing with that have been very upsetting, he's gonna come in and remind you that you've got these two cups right here, and they're perfectly filled, and they're ready to provide you with the love and care and attention that you need. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. I mean, couldn't be more true. So the key with him is when you feel the heartache or the despair or the sadness, by focusing on these, turn your head and call in Paul the Venetian, right? And call him in to remind you what you still have to focus on, what is going to make you feel good, the joyful energy. And you're doing it in a way that is graceful. This isn't this erratic type of energy that's coming in with him. He's going to allow you to move into, it's like moving your attention from that which is lost to moving your attention to that which you have already in a very loving way, in a very graceful way. So he eases this transition, right? So you are protected and he is opening up your heart. This is a loving combination that sees you through something that may be appearing to be very difficult. This combo on your team, it feels very good. It feels like it's gonna be okay. Things are gonna be okay. Even if you're faced with some difficult decisions, even if it feels very hard to detach from this energy, it's going to be okay. You have the right team members guiding you along. Yeah. They're like for the path ahead, or for the next experience, or for the outcome to be positive or good. I'm really happy for you. It's nice to have Paul the Venetian reminding you of what you're capable of and bringing some love, showering you with love and grace. Let's see what we have for your angel here. Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. This is, okay, so this is an indication of a practice for you. Yoga and exercise. So choose what it is that you feel guided to. That's what I would say. So they're giving you a hint there, or this angel's coming in to give you a hint, Ray, to connect in a way that actually is graceful. It feels like a kind connection to your body, right? Because your body's going to be processing this energy. And so Ray is coming in as your angel on your team to remind you to do loving exercises, do things that feel, so they won't be like hardcore. It'll feel graceful. It'll feel peaceful, restorative. Okay, the Five of Wands is coming up. The Five of Wands energy is, it can go either way, I would say. And so again, that's why I'm really feeling the high expression of this card in connection with Ray for sure, because the low expression of a Five of Wands sees you being in competitive mode, right? Where you're like, what drives you is to be better than somebody else, or to be better than, you know, that person, get a better time, do something more, longer, faster, stronger. That's not the energy that Ray is bringing clearly, right? The Five of Wands in a high expression is asking you to understand that this kind of work is, this kind of exercise, this kind of attention, thank you, to your body is actually preparing you to be able to come back into your light, come back into full strength. That's how they're actually saying it, but it's preparing you to shine differently in the future. Because we're shifting focus and closing things out, the guidance is to tune into your body in a loving way. And this, it helps you to prepare your light to grow in the future. Okay, so it's a preparation energy. Something else is coming for you down the path, right? And in order to be able to be open and ready to accept that off the back of this release and whatever the heartache or the dis-ease that's been happening, right? The hard, painful energy, is to start gracefully paying attention to your body and doing that with the understanding and conscious recognition that that is what is going to prepare you to shine in the future. Thank you. Beautiful. And your animal guide. Ooh, love this. Wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So see, okay, so they're setting you up here to really take what was painful, difficult, hard, trying, hurtful, disappointing, etc., and turn it into something that is going to serve you. And that's what I mean. This feels like a setup for me, surely for you, my parenting and children group. This is a setup. It's like what you're going through with your close loved ones or your heart connections. It's not for nothing. It's to help you learn. You are definitely going to be gaining wisdom from this. So whatever it is that you, those points of wisdom that are coming in, or those pieces as they're starting to come together, as you begin to detach, you may find the reasons coming in, right? The why, the understanding that you were so heavily trying to figure out before will just naturally start to dawn on you. The wolf spirit is coming in to remind you that it's safe, they're saying. It's safe for you to ask, what am I meant to learn from this? What am I meant to gain from this? What am I supposed to take with me as you're moving through this process, okay? And doing the work that's going to actually illuminate your soul, as I said, and open up your heart again. The wisdom that you're gaining from this experience, even though you might not have all the pieces right now, is going to be very, I want to say powerful. They're showing me the word potential. So it's connected to your potential for the future. It's like you have to learn this in order to gain the wisdom to be able to take it with you into the future. And we don't know what that is necessarily yet. I feel like there's still some missing pieces, but they will be gained over the course of the month if you allow. Woo, okay. Well, another flyer. Let's see what we have connected to this wolf spirit. The star card. And they really did not want me to miss that. Love that energy. Yes, yes. Mm. She is really cleansing herself in this water, which I love, in this particular star card. So the star card is about hope. It is about keeping the faith. It is about understanding that you will be able to shine. And connected to the wolf, this is like the wisdom that you're gaining is going to have long-term positive effects. You're going to be able to use it in order to be able to make your dreams come true, or as I said, shine a bit brightly, right? Shine a bit more brightly. Be able to step into and own your own gifts, your own talents, your own powers, which you may not have been focusing on because of what you've been handling, they want me to say. And so now, connected to the wolf, we have reason to hope. We have reason to keep the faith. We have reason to tune in to our deepest dreams or our wants for the future, because what it is that we're going through right now is going to provide us with what we need in order to be able to shine. And this is a long-term indication. This is a long-term card. This is not like a short-term thing. This is going to positively affect you probably for the entirety of your life. The wisdom that you're gaining through this experience right now is you're going to carry with you. Yeah, they're talking about through the entirety of your life. So that's beautiful. It's actually going to be a positive outcome for you in the end. That wisdom is really going to serve you. So to close out your reading, let me take my list here. As you can see, I have a list of guides. There's 20 guides on this list that they've had me type out. And so I'm going to roll the dice to see who else you have at the forefront of your team this month as you're moving through this ending and healing and being protected and preparing for a better energy to come in, preparing for yourself to shine. Okay, 6 and 9, 10, 12. We have a 12, is that correct? Yes, 12. The self-love guide. I mean, thank you, Spirit, right? So a self-love guide at the forefront of your team is going to show you, work with you in ways that help you tune back into yourself, tune back into your heart. They will give you the exercises that you need. That's going to help you love yourself more. Oh, they're wanting me to mention also? Okay. Sort of interrupting me, this self-love guide here. I just want to, listening so I can translate exactly right here. What I'm actually seeing is words of wisdom, but they're talking about how your words are going to matter. And so what they'll be helping you with is the verbiage that you're using, the dialogue that you're using, the communication that you're using, the way that you're speaking to yourself, the way that you're speaking to others. And so if that's been a challenge for you, just call on your self-love guide, because they're making a point to interrupt me and say, this is a part of it, that the communication, yes, within yourself, but it just feels like the actual words that you're using may need to be shifted, or you may need some help there. And if that is the case, you call on the self-love guide. They're very distinctly saying that they will be helping you with the words. Okay, love that for you. What a beautiful energy that you have coming in with these guides for the month, helping you to move right into acceptance, radical acceptance, right? In order to leave the pain of the past behind and open up your heart to start focusing more on yourself, right? And what your body needs and what your mind needs and how your words are formed in order to set up this beautiful future for yourself that's full of wisdom gained from this particular experience that you've been going through. What you've been handling is how they're saying it. Again, it's all set up so that you can shine even more brightly in the future. So I hope that this serves you. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you are listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Freya and Paul the Venetian, along with the Letting Go card. Such a beautiful energy. They're asking me to begin the reading by reading the affirmation that goes along with this fairy card to you. It says, I am willing to surrender this situation to my Creator right now. When I let go, everything turns out perfectly. What a lovely energy that is bringing in for you. So it is a releasing kind of month, and your guides are going to aid you in letting go, right? So first you've got Freya here coming up, radical acceptance, and she is the Norse warrior goddess. She is a beautiful energy. She asks you to not just accept what it is, but also to move there quickly, is what I would say. That's what radical acceptance is about. It's not about meandering and thinking it over again. And it's radical acceptance is accepting the reality as it is. She's going to show you what's an illusion. She's going to show you what the truth is. And then you're meant to say, okay, thank you, pull it in to your heart center. We have a nice balancing energy with these two guides for you. And so this is what's going to allow you to actually release. It's so interesting. Before I started this particular reading, they said, go back to the book, please, Jody. And so I went, okay. And they brought me to a line that was talking about failures, okay, and how we think about failures and how we think about mistakes. And so they obviously wanted you to hear that message connected to Freya. And I think that there is a pondering that's been going over what I could have done better. Should I have done this differently? Why did that have to happen? Or feeling like you're not as far as you want to be, or, you know, if you made other choices, or if you didn't make that mistake, or if you didn't fail at that. And I just feel like she is going to, it's kind of like, it feels like she's going to kind of like wake you up and say, you're here now. You know, accept that as a learning tool. She's going to help you shift the narrative around your past failures, past mistakes. And this is what's going to allow you to tap in to a releasing energy. So I love Freya for you. As she reveals to you what it is that you're meant to see, know that she is protecting you. She's a very strong warrior goddess, right? And so she's not messing around. You will have the space that you need to be able to accept things as they are, accept the reality, and be able to move from there. So the release happens in a protected space. It's like you're safe to be able to acknowledge that now for yourself. Even if it's something that you maybe haven't wanted to accept, didn't want to tell yourself, didn't want to look at the truth about, or something that you've been avoiding, she's offering a safe space. It's like she's not there to fight, right? She's not interested in the drama of your mind going over and over what it is that you did wrong. She's interested in helping you to accept what is right in front of you, or accept what you did right, or accept defeat, and then come back together in a comforting, protected space in order to heal and release, right? So I'm just pulling a coupling card from Star Seekers Mini. Can you show it to me, please? To see what kind of energy she's working with. Aha, the Hermit. Okay, love this. So the Hermit card is a card of solitude. It is a card of going within yourself. The Hermit, well, in this case, the Hermit's kind of alone on a cliff, you know, listening to the universe that resides within him as well. And so it's a card of divine connection within yourself, needing to take a break, needing to take a timeout, needing to take, yes, a timeout, they're saying, needing to take a timeout and go within yourself to tell yourself the truth. She will show it to you, and it is safe. It's like she's providing the cave for you to go within and actually be able to tell yourself the truth. And then not only that, but radically accept it, which means you're not going over and over it again. They just said you're going to walk out of this cave refreshed. Thank you. Walk out of this cage refreshed. So whatever it is that you're going within, you're leaving it there. It's done. You're going to be able to let it go. Release it. Freedom comes next, I'm sure. We'll see what else the cards have to say, but in order to actually be able to accept what is true and what is real, in order to be able to move on and to heal and to kind of like get that out of your energy, you've got to take the time for yourself to do that with a Hermit card, right? The Hermit moves away from the opinions of others and the people that, you know, are chirping or they're saying like the majority, which is odd, but it's like you're moving away, you're giving yourself the quiet time. So make sure that you're making time to do that. You're fully protected, and it's going to create this balance energy. With a 15-6, it's going to create this balancing energy for you to move forward with, feeling more free, as I said. Okay, Paul the Venetian, also on your team. I feel like the combo of these two are just, it's such a nice combination because he's bringing in an opening of your heart for you while she's protecting you and asking you to radically accept what is real now, not what you want it to be, not what you think it should have been, not getting lost in your head. He's bringing in grace. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So you see his heart has a beautiful rose on it, just opening that energy up and connecting you back to your true talents and what's truly inspiring you. Right? And I just feel like that didn't have space. It doesn't have the space right now. He's going to help you open up the space. And as you're letting go, even more space is going to be created for your heart to expand, right? It's this graceful energy. It's a fluid energy he brings in. I'm going to read to you about him so that you have an idea of the kind of energy he brings when you're connecting to him and calling him in. Paul the Venetian is said to be the ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the keeper of the light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents. So this is a refocusing on what matters to you. It's a refocusing on your inner inspiration, your inner heart center, what you want for yourself, what you would like to do. I feel like your energy's just been maybe clogged. It feels like it's been muddled and clogged with like what other people need from you and what you think you're supposed to do and obligations and the roles you play and the hats you wear. That Paul the Venetian is giving you grace in that space. He's saying like, I understand that you have a lot of responsibilities. I understand that you have a lot on your shoulders all the time, but some of your time here needs to be allotted for you. And so let's move into that. It's like, again, it's a fluidity. Let's move into that. Let's start honoring that in yourself. He's going to like shower you with inspiration and love in order to open up that heart center so that you can reconnect to your talents, reconnect to your gifts, and start sharing them perhaps in a different way with the world, which I love. It's like you're coming out of the cave, a changed person. Let's see what's connected to him. Okay. Three of Swords. Alchemy, yes. They just said alchemy. Alchemy, Jody. Okay, so the Three of Swords is quite a painful card, generally speaking. It is connected to past hurt, past pain, past disappointment, heartache, etc. And so if you've kind of been holding yourself back or making yourself small as it concerns your natural gifts and talents, your natural service and purpose, what you've come here to do, and this has been painful for you, Paul the Venetian is here to help you gracefully come out of this kind of energy. And the swords you see are creating what they were saying is alchemy, but it's like stirring up within you what wants to come out of you. And so I would say, because this is connected, this very painful card is connected, and just the graphics of the actual card, the pain and the hurt and the disappointment come together in order to create something beautiful, in order to see yourself in a different way. It's like the depths of your soul it's stirred it up, right? So if it's been painful for you recently, or like I said, you've been bogged down by obligation, and it's like, when am I going to be able to do what I want to do? Or when am I going to be able to focus on the things that make me happy or that make me feel inspired. The key here is creative thought. A high expression of Three of Swords sees you using your mind in a beautifully creative way, which he will most certainly help you with, to come out of any kind of despair that's been happening in your mind. Again, the failure energy that they had me talking about here. So the way that you're thinking about your past, it's going to be alchemized into a different energy altogether. And Paul the Venetian is coming in to help you with that. It requires the letting go, of course. And what's in its place is it's like the tears create a masterpiece, almost. The tears help to reconnect you to your true talents and what's truly inspiring you. So call on Paul. That's what they just said. That's a bit of a joy guide energy. Call on Paul. If you're feeling weighted or heavy, it's like, how does my mind need to think about this now? Call on Paul, right? This is so painful. I'm stuck in this energy of thinking and overthinking, or thinking about it and telling myself these things that are just not helping. How do I let this go? It's like, call on Paul. Go into the cave of your soul and call on Paul, knowing you're protected, and allow those tears to alchemize into something different, basically. It's like they're changing form in order to serve you and to help you create, right? It's beautiful, beautiful, graceful energy. Okay, let's see what we have here for your angel. Raph, healing is on the way for you. Archangel Raphael, I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So if you had one moment of doubt about whether or not you could heal this or whether or not you could move on from this, the answer to that is you've got Archangel Raph. Lucky you. He is a very powerful healer, and he is showing up on your team to help you heal from like the minutest part of yourself. So down to your cells, he will help you heal. The one thing about him that I've noticed when working with him is that it's very important to invite him in, okay? So make sure that you're actually calling on him and telling him, like, I am open. I am open to this. And working with him is really fun. Ooh, the Seven of Wands popping right out with Raph, huh? Look at her. It's like in the face of, they're saying adversity. Okay, in the face of adversity, in the face of a challenge, in the face of something that is coming in to, what I want to say is challenge you, but it just feels like to test you. You are relying on the help from the divine. Her eyes are closed, her wands are up. She knows she has all the defense and protection that she needs. She does not have to worry about that. And so obviously he will be providing that for you. Protection, knowing that if you needed to defend yourself, you're capable. However, that's not the path that you're going to choose. You're going to choose to walk forward even in the face of adversity or a challenge or a conflict, knowing that you are protected and that you are healing. So welcoming in the healing energy. I would also, there's just this talk about, it just feels like there's this line or this talking about you asking Raph to lead you, asking Archangel Raphael to lead you to the actual things that are going to help you build your defenses in the future. So that could be, you know, certain practices, exercises, practitioners that are healing practitioners, helping you to let go of things, right? And so it just also has this, it's like a prepared energy. They want you to feel like this isn't just for the moment, that this is going to last. It's something that you can take with you. That's how I'm feeling. So if there is something that you want to step into that you feel is a good, like I said, healing modality or a practice that you can put in place, ask Raph. He'll tell you what to do. I mean, he's amazing. And working with Archangel Raphael is wonderful. He'll come in with, you know, the emerald green light to help you heal And of course, your heart being open and exploring new ways to be creative, listening to your inner self, being protected and doing that. Yeah, this is something that's going to help you move forward and feel like you're protected. And yeah, it feels like the healing work is going to prepare you for the future. That's what I'm picking up from that Seven of Wands as well. So stay in alignment with Archangel Raph, like call him in. And then if you hear him, or if you're asking, what shall I do in this position? Or is there something that you'd like me to try? Listening to him. Oh, okay. He'll be working in conjunction with your health guides as well, is what they're saying. So there's something around your health guides. So that could be, health guides do a bunch of things, but whatever comes in for you could be something that you're meant to eat or take, or certain type of exercise, or like I said, a certain practitioner that's actually setting you up for the future, so you feel like strong and able and ready to move forward. Yeah, move forward, healing, and like it's continued. It feels like it's continued protection and continued healing. So make sure you're calling on Raph, invite him in, just let him know I'm open to the healing, and this will give him sort of like free reign to come in and, what I want to say is, treat you, but work with you. Okay, let's see what you have for an animal guide. Skunk spirit, know your worth. I can see all these question marks for some reason on this card right now. It's almost like they're asking you that. The skunk spirit's coming in to like literally ask you, do you know your worth? Do you know what your worth is? Again, that failure talk and the mistake energy, we're coming out of that. We're letting that go. We're transitioning it. We're transforming failure into success. We're transforming failure into this understanding of our worthiness. You are worthy of success in whatever form you would like to receive it. The skunk spirit is coming in to help remind you of that. I love that. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Connected to that skunk spirit. Know your worth. Yeah, they're saying like you're not meant to keep it, whatever it is. It doesn't connect to your true worthiness or your true, it's like your core energy. It doesn't connect to that anymore. They're relating this skunk card to this letting go card here. Seven of Swords. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't have time for that anymore, they're saying. So a Seven of Swords energy is an energy that can sometimes come through as like manipulation energy, but I don't feel this for you at all. My letting go group. The Seven of Swords attached to the skunk spirit and know your worth is understanding that it's safe for you to take a different road and to do it in a way that works for you. So if you're not like, you don't feel like you're the norm, if you will, you don't feel like you connect to the societal norms and things like that, it's no reason to stop being you. Or to sort of make yourself small. I think that's been causing you quite a bit of pain. And so it's not necessary anymore to kind of bog yourself down or make yourself small. Instead, what they're saying here is take what it is that you need and sort of leave the rest. That's kind of what I'm getting, which is interesting. Also, I just feel like you're hiding. You see this? It's like you're hiding. You're not, the manipulation energy that comes from this card is masked. It feels like you're wearing a mask or you're hiding parts of yourself, and that there's no longer a need to be doing that. You'll be able to start to come out of that and tap into your actual worth. Do you know how worthy you are? This Seven of Swords, in this case, she's got all the swords, or he's got all the swords here. And Freya is about have peaceful conclusions and taking care of those in war. It looks like this person is hiding all of the swords so as not to get into battle. Okay? So I just feel like you may have been hiding parts of yourself, and your team here, your guides, are looking to bring that back to life for you, to let go of anything from your past, especially that might still be holding you back or keeping you kind of hidden, and instead stepping into your worth, accepting where you are, who you are, and the wisdom you've gained perhaps, and then actually being able to creatively alchemize your focus on yourself again, turning that pain into joy, turning that pain into creativity, into inspiration, etc., while you are healing. And believe me, if you call in Archangel Raph, like it's not going to be super difficult for you to heal, I would say. If you let him do the work, is what I mean. You are simply standing here, eyes closed, open channel, with your wands up, ready to receive that healing. And then working on knowing your worth, exploring yourself, right? Not making yourself small anymore, listening to your soul and alchemizing that hurt and that failure, letting go of what you need to let go of. To begin, they just said, to begin. Love that. So healing is totally available and you are being protected. All right, to close out your reading, I am going to take my list. This is 20 guides they've had me print out here, and just roll these dice to see who else is at the forefront of your team. Finally, for our letting go group, we have, looks like a 16. Ooh, a funnel guide. Oh my gosh, with yeah, working. Okay, thank you. A funnel guide. A funnel guide is a guide that helps you to funnel energy one way or another. I would set up, if they're telling you, everybody's nodding right before I said this, there's all these nods in spirit. So that's what I was picking up. Like, working with Raph sometimes can be extremely healing without you having to do anything but being kind of really open to it. And what they're saying is use the funnel guide in conjunction. And when I was about to say that, everybody started nodding. So you can ask the funnel guide to siphon the healing energy wherever you'd like, into your auric field, into your heart center, into your mind, if that's what's really bothering you or plaguing you or giving you a hard time, right? Into your creative center, yes, etc. You can use a funnel guide to funnel any kind of energy you'd like. You may want to use the funnel guide to help you release, right? And so you allow that funnel guide to kind of stand there and transition the energy outward, if that's what you're using for. But use the funnel guide as much as you'd like, as often as you'd like. They are totally there, available, showing up at the forefront of your team to help you move energy, siphon energy, wherever it is you feel you're most called to do that. So that's wonderful. I love a funnel guide, especially with Raphael. It's a nice combo, you know? So I hope that this serves you for the month ahead. This is going to be a releasing kind of month and a reconnection to your true self, and not making yourself small anymore, and just opening up to be able to see what it is that you need to accept, and then to heal on the back end of that for sure. And then that letting go energy will just open up your spirit so that you can transform any kind of hurt, failure, mistake of the past into something that is beautiful, that is graceful, and that is loving. So I hope that this serves you this month, and I hope you have a wonderful time coming back to yourself. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you're listening to this, then you have chosen the combination of Lakshmi and the Divine Director, along with the New Location Fairy card. And they'd like me to begin your reading by reading you the affirmation that connects to this New Location card. It says, I now live and work in a safe, comfortable, spacious environment in a wonderful location. So this card is the underlying energy. So it could mean that you're going to be moving location soon, of course. It could also mean that you're sprucing up where you live or work to make it feel more prosperous, more abundant, more spacious, etc. We will see what kind of energy your two guides here are coming in with, along with your angel and your animal guide. Let's start with Lakshmi. You have chosen Lakshmi. She is the goddess of luck and prosperity. She is coming in to shower you with abundance. So she is a beautiful energy. They have fortune here written on this card to connect with her energy. Now, this is the magic of miracles when she graces your life or your team. So to have her at the forefront of your team, anything is possible, and it's going to be showing up like in front of you on the physical plane. The goal when you're working with a Lakshmi energy is to understand that nothing is out of reach, right? That you will be capable of co-creating and manifesting abundant outcomes and results, whatever that may be, material, wealth, a new location, or fixing up your location. I believe that they want you to be moving, especially if you've chosen this group, on this track to looking around your environment and asking yourself, does this align with my true abundance, with my true worth, with true prosperity, with wealth energy? Because this is what Lakshmi is going to be coming in to transform in your physical spaces, places, etc. And the cool part about working with her is that when you co-create with her kind of energy, and then you are gracious and grateful and appreciative, and you share that with others, it just multiplies over itself. So there's a gratitude energy that comes in with her gracing your team or working with her. So what a beautiful energy. I do want to see the coupling card that goes along with her. Calling her in basically is you believing that everything is available to you, that anything is possible, that miracles are happening all the time. And as I said, when you step into this vibe and you receive and then you reciprocate, it multiplies over itself. It's good fortune, it's luck, it is prosperity energy. Love this for you. Let's see the coupling card. Two of Wands. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we've got a Two of Wands connected to her energy. So a Two of Wands energy is about pondering and being inspired and allowing yourself to be creative and to not be afraid to look around and let yourself be led, is how I would say it. So led by prosperity, 100%. Led by good fortune, absolutely. She's going to help you look around your life if you're trying to make a decision, whether that be to rearrange your furniture, to get into a new space, a new home, a new workplace, a new office, to transform, right, your physical environment and the way that you exist in your daily life. Whether that be that or a mindset that you're looking to step into. If you're trying to make a decision because you have the Two of Wands connected to her, this is going to be a decision that is connected to true abundance, true heart's desire, your true passion, your true inspiration. And the key here with the Two of Wands is to not rush it. You want to ponder it over, check in with Lakshmi, ask her to show you, ask her to give you indication, ask her to provide you with the solution or the answer or the clarity that you are looking for when making this decision. And she will come in, of course, to do that tenfold. And anything that she's providing you for insight on what to choose, which path to choose. You can see this figure has both of her wands kind of laid up and waiting for something to come in that inspires her so that she understands this is the right way to go, or this is what's going to provide more of that prosperous energy, provide more of that abundant energy. So there is an idea of waiting, I would say. There's an idea of not having to rush into abundance. The key with a Lakshmi energy is to not move from your ego space when it comes to good fortune. So you're not focusing solely on, I just want to make money, because all of your decisions, or I just want to have this, because all of your decisions will come through that channel, and that's not in this alignment. Her alignment is a divine abundance, a divine abundance that never ends. That's why it multiplies over itself and over itself. So it's not, I'm taking for me and keeping for me. It's an energy of, I'm creating an environment that is going to continue to provide me with abundance. And so if you need to take a moment to ask about it, or to ponder it over, or to get inspired, or to, they're saying review, like reviewing your options, that's totally fine. It doesn't feel like there is a rush here. However, this energy is clearly coming in to help you rearrange things to be in alignment with true abundance for yourself. And you have the perfect goddess to help you with that fortunate energy that's going to be available for you, readily available for you, they want me to say, this month. And then in combination with the divine director, wow. The divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. He is a very powerful keeper of the light. It connects to the orchestration guides and the divine flow and the divine opportunities and the divine order of things. So when you get a divine director in combination with Lakshmi, the direction is all around good fortune and all around abundance. And this is why it's like, there's no rush in this. You can't miss this. This energy is going to be very available for you this month. And of course, it's going to help you transform your spaces, places, etc. But also, it's just kind of nice to know that the divine direction is happening on your behalf. And, they're going to intervene and show you, basically. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You still have power to choose. You still have free will. You will need to make choices, of course. You will need to perhaps sit back and ponder your choices. But with a divine director at hand, Spirit's going to be very included in your life over the course of the next month. So you're definitely going to want to be talking to your team. They'd like me to read you the description or about the divine director so that you understand when you are co-creating and trusting and tapping into the energy of the divine director, that you know what it feels like or what to expect. They said what to expect. Okay. The divine director is a facet of the heart of the creator. According to New Thought teaching, his energy is merged directly with God's divine plan so that we can access it and understand it on a deeper level that will support our true function, which is to be happy. The divine director works directly with angels, and in particular guardian angels, so that they can fulfill their role of supporting the earth and all of her people. Right now, your angels are reminding you that your divine purpose on earth is to remember to love and do what makes you happy. Oh my gosh. So that's a little nod and a little hint for you to understand how the direction happens. It's not in the face of ego or greed or, these lower vibrating motivations. It's on the line of love and happiness and joy that he will be directing and intervening and showing you these divine interventions coming in to help you decide on being happy, decide to be joyful, decide on abundance, decide that you are prosperous. And then she's just going to be like, cha-ching, cha-ching, like paving the way and bringing even more of that in. It's just, what a great combination. Never mind like the space and place that you're going to be existing in from here on out seems that it will be changed. They're asking me to take the one that popped. So I know we saw those other cards, but that will be for a different reading or perhaps a different time. This is the one they want. And okay, not surprising, 4 of Wands. Wow. The 4 of Wands is a positive commitment card. And so if you are looking to make a commitment, have a commitment, if you're in line to, for instance, commit yourself to a partner or something to that effect, there will be definite signs that is the time to do that. Also, of course, committing to a new location, committing to a new space is going to be important for sure. The commitments will have a very positive outcome. The feeling of them will be positive. The feeling of them will be fortunate. without a doubt. The Four of Wands is a grounding energy. However, you can see that they're floating in air, right? It just feels so good to say yes to this. And that's what the divine director is basically going to be giving you, these opportunities so that you can say yes to them in order to hit these beautiful markers of celebration, or like I said, commitment, saying yes to things that suit your life, that suit your soul, that feel really good and abundant and prosperous. I mean, and happy, right? Happiness is your purpose. He's going to be providing you with the opportunity to say yes to that. Love. Okay, let's see what we have for your angel card. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Okay, so this is about not making yourself small. Aurora, of course, you are flying high. I mean, the card says it all, right? The key here with her is she's reminding you not to be lowering your energetic frequency to couple it or vibrate at a lower frequency than your true divine nature or what you're being called to, or abundance. We could just use that: fortune, abundance, prosperity. You're vibing there, and she's just reminding you that yes, you are flying high. You are. And if other people come into your life and they're like moving from those lower egoic emotions I was talking about, greed, jealousy, these kinds of things, right? It's not your job to come down to their level and then vibrate at that frequency with them. Instead, you can protect yourself knowing that it's safe for you to say yes to beautiful commitments that are coming in, and that's your path, and that what somebody else, how they respond or react, or what somebody else thinks of your commitments, the changes that you're making, perhaps, what you're deciding to do, or the vibration that you are, the frequency that you are choosing to vibrate at, that is coming into your life, is very fortunate energy. It's a good reminder, right, that sometimes people are not as excited or happy for you, and that's okay. They can choose how to react however they'd like, right? And that's actually not your problem. It's not your responsibility, right, to choose other people's reactions. And soon they will become inspired by your example. So understanding that that's a reason for you to keep vibrating with the energy of miracles and fortune, right? We're not lowering ourselves. Let's see what this is connected. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. So this is an independence energy. This is a card that says that you are going to have more than what you need, which we've already established, of course. A 9 of Pentacles, I call it the entrepreneur card because that's what it feels like. It's somebody who's done the work to come to a place where they feel so fortunate. They have enough funding, money, enough to invest back into their business, into their home, into perhaps a new location. They have enough to spend on themselves. They have enough saved. It's like you have enough money, abundance to go around. You have more than what you need when you get a 9 of Pentacles. So you certainly are flying high. I would expect that you may see more abundance coming in, which we've already you have Lakshmi and fortune plus the 9 of Pentacles. It's very clear that there's fortunate energy coming in and delivering for you. So your job is to be open to receive, to stay at that high frequency no matter what, and understand that it's your time. It's time for you to say yes. They're going to just give it to you. It feels like they're just going to hand it to you, right? With this kind of a lineup. It's going to be beautiful. So they just said bathe in it. Like, soak it up. It's okay for you to do that. It's okay for you to do that. It's totally available. I love this energy. It's like more continues to come. Okay, let's see what we have for an animal guide. The lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. And a 3811. Confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. I mean, the lizard spirit is so wonderful. This is telling you, like, it's safe for you to dream big. It's safe for you to believe that you are worthy and deserving of this kind of layout, of this kind of energy, of this kind of frequency. It is totally available for you now. The lizard spirit's coming in. They're talking about reinvention. Thank you. Reinventing your spaces, your life, yourself, your frequency, how you vibe, how you think about the world, how you think about what's available to you. If you can do that with this lizard spirit, you're going to just open up like a treasure chest, literally, of wealth, abundance, love, opportunity. It just feels like fortunate opportunity. So they're telling you, you have the power to bring your dreams to life. Clearly. Clearly, you have the power. Again, when you're working with Lakshmi, I mean, it's really, it's almost like anything is possible, right? Miracles are going to be happening, that kind of energy. And the lizard is just kind of doubling down on that. You literally can dream your world into being. Ooh, another decision card here with the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, this is an interesting, she's carrying the pentacles and she's kind of balancing on these floating little steps, rocks. So a Two of Pentacles, of course, twos will always kind of vibe with the energy of choosing because it's two energy, this or that. We're getting another two connected to the lizard spirit for you in this energy, which is like, you're going to need to choose. They're telling you, you're going to have to choose. Now, the Two of Pentacles is a bit of a balancing act energy, right? It gives you this sense of like you're juggling things. So you may be, rearranging things and staying in alignment and doing a practice and fielding people's comments or what have you. I feel like you're going to be juggling, and it's important to understand that you're in the middle of reinvention, and every choice that you make really does matter. So a Two of Pentacles asks you to make very balanced decisions, so grounded decisions, right? We're getting Pentacles again, which is the earth energy. Very grounded decisions that are not more than you can handle, but that are in alignment with your highest good, with wealth and prosperity and abundance, as we've been talking about. And as you do that, so you've got this like connected energy of dreaming your world into existence, knowing that what you see in your mind, you can have in your hand, that you can create your world. And the way to do that is to make sure that you're making these beautiful, grounded, balanced decisions, that you're not kind of putting blinders on and just deciding whatever it is that you need to decide without any consciousness or awareness. That's why this beautiful energy of the energy of the Two of Wands connected to Lakshmi says it's okay if you need to ponder over what it is you're deciding about and to feel inspired by that decision before you go ahead and check in and like make the decision, because you're going to be probably juggling, and it's going to be important for you to give yourself the time that you need and feel good and grounded about it, as well as super inspired about it and feeling like, yes, this is the prosperous track that I'm meant to be on. Deciding, and then I feel like whatever it is you're committing to is just going to be so beautiful and provide you with even more of that. I mean, what a lovely lineup for you. All right, I'm going to take my guides list that they've had me print out, and I've got 20 guides on here. Woo! I'm going to roll these dice to see which guide is at the forefront of your team to close your reading. What else do we have for this very prosperous, abundant group coming in? Okay. Wow, an even 22. So 2 is important. 2 is important. Again, we're getting it again. So look for 2s. Oftentimes 2s are couplings, right? So people coming together, perhaps. They also may be decision energy, of course, because we've already established that you've got quite a few 2s. You've got 3 2s now. So that's why I'm saying I would look out for the 2 energy. Oh, they're saying this also, Jody. This is an 11 too. If we want to, 11 is a master number, so I like to keep it there because it's just confirmation energy of spirit being on your team and literally directing you. But they're saying it's also a 2 if you want to make it a 2. So 2s are important for you. The other thing that 2s can give you or mean is to keep going, right? When you're at a 1, you're at beginning. When you're at a 2, you're in it. You're on the path. So if you're starting to see 2s, try to vibe out and listen to what they mean for you, because I feel like they're going to be entering your life. I mean, they already are entering your spread. They're on your team. Your team is vibing with twos. So it may be, again, that this is a good coupling. This is a good connection. It may be that you are needing to make a decision, and to allow yourself to do that, be an inspired, grounded decision. It may also be that they're just coming in to encourage you and say, keep going. You're on the right track. Keep going. Let's see what the 20 is here. A teacher guide. Ooh. Okay. A teacher guide is a guide that comes in, of course, to teach you something new. And for some reason, I don't feel like, so when we think of a teacher, whatever's coming to your mind as the role of a teacher, or the idea of a teacher, or the manifestation of a teacher, right, is whatever's coming to your mind from your past experience. However, open up and expand your energy and your mind to include whatever kind of teacher wants to come in. So this could be a teacher that's coming in from spirit to help guide you. Could be a master teacher that's starting to show up in your world and in different ways, right? Through their teachings, like you might start seeing quotes and things. Could also be a physical teacher that's coming in to your life, that they're presenting in as like a messenger, so someone to deliver you teachings or understandings. You also could be guided to new teachings, or a person who's going to teach you new things that you would have never even understood before, or that you weren't interested in, or that you didn't feel like it was right for you to get involved in. And because you have the divine director and Lakshmi, okay, that's going to be divinely ordered, right? Whatever teacher comes into your life, I would say they are directing that, right? They want you to have the person who knows more about this to help you. And again, doesn't need to be a physical person. If you have a teacher guide on your team, they will be working with the information that's being funneled or given to you in physical form. So talk to your teacher guide, ask them what it is that you're meant to learn, understand what you need to know, what you're missing, etc. They're there to help guide you from a high place of wisdom with whatever it is that you're working on at this time, right? So ask your teacher guide for understanding, knowledge, etc. on any topic, really, and then pay attention to how messages and insight and new tools and new understandings are coming in on the physical plane, directed by your team and that teacher guide. All right, what a beautiful month of abundance for you, being directed by spirit, flying high, making decisions that feel so inspired and grounded and balanced at the same time, and welcoming in miracles and abundance multiplied. I hope that this serves you. Welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for February 2023. If you're listening to this, then you've chosen the combination of Lakshmi and the Divine Director, as well as follow your dreams. How they'd like me to begin is by reading the affirmation that is connected to this Follow Your Dreams card, as it is your underlying energy that we're moving with through the month for you. And it says, I deserve the best. I take charge of my schedule and my life. So this is a beautiful card of understanding that you're going to be connecting to your dreams. And with this kind of a lineup, and we'll see what's under these two cards as well, anything is possible for you. This month, you are being heavily guided. We'll start with Lakshmi. You've got Lakshmi, and here it says fortune. She is the goddess of luck and prosperity, right? So she's going to be bringing in these opportunities over opportunities over opportunities for abundance. Following your dreams here is much more than, they're saying, just the humdrum kind of day-to-day energy. Working with Lakshmi, you're going to have miracles presented to you, an abundance of good fortune, right? So it's like anything is possible when you're working with the goddess of luck and prosperity. The key to working with her is, as she's bringing in this fortunate energy into your life and you're co-creating with her, you're basically gracious, right? You're continuing to be grateful and appreciative that this is coming in. We're not coming from a low vibrating place. We're not coming from an egoic place as it concerns the good fortune. You're not moving and doing things out of like greed energy, right? Instead, your heart and your energy is opening up to be able to vibrate in alignment with true prosperity and truly what you deserve, divine prosperity, divine fortune. And then as you're taking that in and receiving that, you're able to also give it. So it's a reciprocal energy. And this keeps you in the co-creation where you're going to see abundance multiplied and multiplied over itself and multiplied over itself. Lakshmi is a beautiful goddess to have at the forefront of your team, especially if you have been kind of holding yourself back or feeling like you weren't deserving of certain hopes, dreams, wishes, that you didn't feel worthy of being able to move down a path that sees you achieving your dreams or taking the steps to follow what it is your true heart's desire is. She's going to make this fortunate energy really work for you as you step on that path. And I want to just see what the coupling card is here to give us a little idea about what she's exactly helping you with. I mean, it's fortunate energy no matter what. I would expect miracles this month. And you have this available to you at all times because she's showing up on your team like this, especially in conjunction with the divine director. I mean, it's going to be hard to miss the miracles. The key, as I said, is that graciousness, the understanding that you are co-creating with her. So you're telling her your dreams and she's making them available to you. Okay, and what is the coupling energy? Ooh, the World. Wow, okay. The World card is the final card of the major arcana. It is a closure, a completion, a successful completion. Wow. Okay. If there's something that you want to bring, this is very good energy, okay? Connected to her. So if there's something that you've been working on for a while, it will have fortune attached to it. If you're bringing something to a close this month, then expect that it's going to be very prosperous and abundant. And again, you're continuing to multiply that over. If you're not quite understanding, like, oh, if you've been working on something and it's like, am I even supposed to be doing this? You'll start to see signs of fortune showing up in your world connected to that. I mean, in your actual world, you're going to start seeing it. And because we have the World card, not surprising. They're talking about somebody traveling as well. So that's interesting. Huh. Okay. If you're going on a trip, they're saying, if you're going on a trip, there's going to be good luck and abundance attached to that trip. They're saying, okay, wonderful. It's like it was the right choice to make. I would say, like, if partly your dream was to go somewhere and you've chosen to do that or you're looking to book that, she's going to help provide you with what it is that you need in order to be able to bring that to culmination or conclusion. Very successful energy. Also, the other thing I just want to say about this card combination for you this month is if something is coming to a close and you're wanting to invite in a new dream or to take steps on a new path that sees you reaching another goal or another dream that you have for yourself in the future, allow the prosperity to flood in, is how they want me to say it, to flood in on the back of this closure energy, because the World is a card that says, like, you did it. Well done. You're a success. Good job. And so if something is closing out for you and you're wondering what it is you're meant to do next, or like I said, you're trying to invite a new path or embark upon a new path that sees you giving a little love or a little energy to your dreams, if there's something closing out at the same time while that is beginning, they're just wanting you to pay. It's like they're saying pay your respects to the work that you've done to complete that, or to the energy that it took for you to get to this successful point, this point of success. If you are closing out something or looking to like close a deal or close a chapter or close a project, or you're putting something out because you've done all this work on it and now you're putting it out as an offer, it's going to be connected to very, very fortunate energy, prosperous energy. So this can come in manifest many ways. So like people telling you, acknowledging you, good job, etc., money, right? Physical wealth, or like a trip. For some reason, they keep bringing up this trip. So if that's you, I'd love to hear about it. Maybe you're offered up a trip, or you win a trip, or you've earned a trip, or something like that. This feels very good. Pat yourself on the back. Welcome in the next dream, the next action, right? That you're inspired to take. If you've already been on the path of your dreams, there's going to be multiple indications coming in for you to tell you to continue. If that is the most abundant path for you, you will be shown that it is the most abundant path for you, working with her for sure. And then, as I said, in combination with the divine director, intervention and purpose, divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. This is divine orchestration that we're dealing with at a very high level for you. So the combination of these two and a follow your dreams card is like basically anything is possible, and the divine is going to be intervening to show you that. They're going to be giving you the opportunities, handing them to you, like literally handing them to you. Yeah, they're saying for some of you, it's actually literal. Okay, so handing you the opportunities, making them very clear, intervening to put things in the right order so things will be happening exactly as they're meant to. Not that they're not always happening exactly as they're meant to, but when you have the divine director in place, they're happening for your joy, for your happiness, for your highest good, for your prosperity, for good fortune. They're on that line with this combination. It's just such good energy. I mean, it's very abundant energy that you're working with your team, the co-creation this month for you. They do want me to read the about section of the divine director from the book for you so you can understand as you're calling him in and tapping into his energy exactly what the vibration or the frequency of that feels like. Okay, it says, the divine director is a facet of the heart of the creator. According to New Thought teaching, his energy is merged directly with God's divine plan so that we can access it and understand on a deeper level what will support our true function, which is to be happy. The divine director works directly with angels, and in particular guardian angels, so that they can fulfill their role of supporting the earth and all of her people. Right now, your angels are reminding you that your divine purpose on earth is to remember love and do what makes you happy. So you see, everything's going to be directed on that front, right? If something needs to end because you've got the World card in order to be directed in a different way, shown a different way, so like giving you a different path to move on that is more in alignment with your dreams and your happiness for the future, that may happen as well this month. It's trusting in the divine direction, especially at this kind of a level. If you get a little nervous, you can call in your divine orchestration guides to see what they have to say about it. Okay, and we've got the Eight of Swords connected to his energy. You can see, okay, in this particular depiction of the card, we've got a figure, a woman who is blindfolded, and she's sitting in the middle of these 7 swords here, and the 8th one is being offered up as the sword of truth is how they're wanting me to say it. So the 8 of Swords is an energy that asks you to tell yourself the truth, to get out of any kind of illusion that you might be in, okay? Illusion is different than dreaming. Illusion is different than imagination. Illusion blocks you, imagination opens you up, right? So that's the difference. With an 8 of Swords connected to a divine director, he'll be handing you this sword, right? And it will be, of course, up to you. We have free will as to whether or not you're going to take the sword of truth or to tell yourself the truth. This card can be a card of victimization, especially in a mental arena, is what they want me to say. So like in your mind, if you're telling yourself lies about your capabilities or who you are, or that you deserve to be happy, right? That you deserve that your dreams are coming true, that you deserve to follow your dreams, that you are worthy of that. If you're telling yourself any kind of stories that are not suited here with this beautiful abundant energy, those are going to close out for you. I mean, you will have to choose it. The 8 of Swords is the power of choosing what you allow in your mental state or what you allow in your mind. But I love that they're kind of giving it that the divine director is specifically going to be offering you up the sword of truth in the face of all this illusion. So the idea here is nothing is wrong, right? Nothing is actually wrong. She's in her head, blindfolded, she can't see, and she's kind of staying there in that fetal position, worrying about stuff and telling herself stories that are just not true. If she would just take a moment to take the blindfold off, she'd notice this sword being offered up, or she'd notice that nothing is actually harming her, and she's free to move about the building. They said, move about your life, move about your path. There's nothing actually stopping you. It's in your head. And so the divine director is going to come in and intervene to tell you the truth and show you. You have opportunity available. It's all in your head. That was a lie you were telling yourself. It's cool. You're totally deserving. You can follow your dreams. And again, with this combination, it's a very fortunate energy as you do so. The luck is coming. It's good luck. Miracles. Fortune. Yeah, the wheel of fortune is spinning in your direction. Exactly. And so count on the divine director to tell you the truth. And hopefully you can acknowledge that for yourself so that you don't stay guarded, victimized, small. Instead, you're able to stand up straight, take that blindfold off, and walk into this energy of abundance for yourself. Love. So you'll be shown. I'm not even worried about it, not even a little bit. Let's see what you have for your angel card here. Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Ooh, okay. Okay, so a couple of things. With any kind of a child card, baby card, right, family card, yes, to an actual human baby coming in. You also might be inviting a pet into your life, etc. So if that's you, then just know that Seraphina is guiding that along to help you welcome that in with abundance. If it's part of your dream to be able to have children, okay, there is a change, a positive change. You may have some very fortunate energy connected to that. But you've got to tell yourself the truth and listen to the divine director when he shows you what happiness is, what joy is, okay? And then, of course, welcome in that miracle. That is also a miracle that could be occurring for you this month, for sure, with this lineup. Also, the energy of welcoming in a new addition may not be a baby. It could be a new idea. It could be a new development. It could be something new, and it will be prosperous. It will be connected to prosperity and love. So open your heart up, open your energy up, open your life up for a dream coming true here. It's just a new addition is coming, whether that's a human child, an animal child, or like a project or something that is heart-centered that you've always wanted to work on. Yes, I see it. Let's see the energy connected to it. Wow, a Queen of Wands. This is vibrant, confident energy connected to this. Oh, I love this. It's calling back your fire and using it in a way that is so inspiring. So again, whether this is a new idea, a new project, a new baby, a new pet, whatever it is that's connected to the love and they're showing me the word miracle again. The miracle that is happening or that you're inviting into your life, it's going to make you feel so vibrant and confident and beautiful. So if you're, for instance, this is just a for instance because we have the baby card literally here. If you find out that you're pregnant or find out that someone else is pregnant, it's just going to shine through you with a Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wands is this inspiring leader who is not afraid to tap into her inspiration and to share her gift and to share her light, right? From a place of confidence. She knows she's deserving of that beautiful spark within her, and she grows that and shines it out into the world so that others can benefit from that energy as well to ignite their own light. So this is a vibrancy, confident energy that's coming in for you on the back of welcoming in a miracle, however that shows up in your life. So a miracle is definitely coming. Oh, and it's going to feel very good. It's going to light you up, basically. Wow. Okay, and what do we have for your animal guide? Oh my God. I mean, really. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. See, anything is possible. I feel like this, yes, Yes, exactly. They're like, absolutely. The spider, of course, is weaving a web, right, that allows the dream to become a reality. So it's like a weaving energy is coming in for you to help you to remember that it's up to you to make your dreams a reality. If you hold yourself back, it's not like you won't be directed, but you do have free will and freedom to choose. So all the luck and good fortune and abundance and prosperity and miracles and, etc. in the world being thrown at you, if you're swatting it away and not believing it, then, that's where we're vibrating. So we want to just completely align with the full on good luck, fortune, confident, vibrant light that is coming in and the reminders that are coming in to help you transition your mind into realizing like, oh, holy, I have the world at my fingertips. Make your dreams a reality. Start weaving that web for yourself. Let's see what's connected to that spider spirit for you. Ooh, yes, thank you. Okay. A Page of Cups. Okay. So this energy, a Page of Cups energy, is an energy that offers up. It's like an offering up of your heart to be able to allow it to be filled with whatever it wants to come and fill your heart, kind of. I would say it's like a wondrous energy. And so let me just listen for a second. Yeah. It's leaving the channel open as opposed to closing it down, right? It's understanding if you're completing something, you're leaving that channel open for spirit to fill it with prosperity, for spirit to fill it with vibrancy and abundance, okay? The Page of Cups pages can bring news. They have like an innocent energy to them sometimes that it's just, it's like an innocent perspective of the world. It's like if you've been living your life for a while and you've had dreams and you just never made them a reality and you have always wanted to follow your dreams, but something always holds you back or life's responsibilities get in the way, etc. This energy is the opposite of that. This energy is, I believe anything is possible for me, and I'm open to what's going to be coming through, and I'm allowing myself to dream about the thing that's going to inspire me the most, the thing that's going to fill my heart the most. I'm going to permeate in it and allow what is coming in to fill my heart, and I'm going to get excited about it. And connected to the spider spirit, what they're saying is, then go, right? Then do. And if you are holding back in any way, the divine director is going to come in and remind you that you have what it takes, that you are deserving, that you are worthy, that you can do it, that you can build the dreams that you want. Follow your dreams, make your dreams real. They're telling you. Listen to your heart here. It will give you everything that you need to know, right? It's going to provide you with the insight that you're looking for, or where to place your attention, or what to follow, okay? And then just be open to receiving with this energy, right? Like open up mind, body, energy, heart, spirit, anything you can. I welcome the insights. I welcome the love. I welcome the passionate, inspiring insights. I welcome in the vibrancy. I welcome in the confidence. I welcome in the fortune and the prosperity and the good luck. And I welcome in the happiness. Happy thoughts, they said, happy thoughts. You have an energy of receiving, and then from there, you're going to be asked to take action and actually make those dreams start to come to life, and you'll know what to do. You have such fortunate energy that's guiding you and directing you, that when you get that hit and you understand what to do, they're saying, then it's up to you to follow your dreams and to make your dreams real, and you can do it. You certainly can do it with this kind of support. Love this energy for you. Love. Okay, I have my list of guides here that they've had me make, 20 guides, and I'm going to roll these 4 dice to close out your reading, to see which other guide is on your team, forefront of your team with this very fortunate energy. I just feel like anything is possible for this group if you can get out of your head. Okay. We've got, we're not believing the old stories exactly. This is 1011, the spider, 5611. Thank you. Make your dreams a reality. Okay, 11, let's see. Oh my goodness, of course, the divine orchestration guide. Right, that's why earlier I was kind of saying, like, if you're having an issue and you're feeling stuck, talk to your divine orchestration guides, because the divine director is directing the orchestration guides, and they are in charge, as I said, of orchestrating the best opportunities for your highest good and your happiness. Also, the order, the way things come and are presented to you. Also, the timing of things. So trusting in the orchestration guides is so important, especially because you have the divine director at the forefront. So it's like doubling down. We're getting divine orchestration guides with the divine director and very, very fortunate energy through the connection to Lakshmi. So this reciprocal fortune is going to be directing you all month long to help you step onto the path of following your dreams if you haven't already. And if you're already on that path, to continue in that way, kind of removing any kind of mental blocks that you might have so that you can welcome in good fortune, miracles, right? And confident energy, and to be inspired yet again, to fill your heart for the next dream and the next dream. Anything is possible for you this month. I hope you open up to receive all of the beautiful gifts that are going to be coming your way, and I hope that this serves you.